right. Today's a Tech Marine day. For sure. Boom. And honestly, I really want to try some Power Axe. Fencing, balance, Alright, I think this is fine. What's up, Sushi? Sushi, did you beat the weekly? This one's a fun one, man. I'm actually excited to run this one multiple games. Let's see how this looks really quick. Let's get more unique helmet. Oh, Mike is muffled. Interesting. Oh, he's yeah. What?
Hmm. Okay, there we go. Are we back? Yeah, I had to switch. I had to switch the device there. Holy cow. I thought it was going to do that automatically, but okay. This should be the case. What's up, guys? Hold on, I can actually hear in my second monitor real quick. But yeah, feel free to let me know what's going on with the mic here. What's up, guys? What's up, Agalo? What up, Esteban? But have to go to work. Yeah, dude, I'm thinking I'm gonna try to do. I'm not gonna promise this, obviously, but I'm gonna try to do a two a day today. I'm gonna try to go early, and then maybe later in the day, run it back. But hold on, let me test the audio really quick. Ooh. All right. Yeah, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. There we go. Dude, thank you, Sushi, for the heads up there. Holy cow. That would have been pretty rough if I was like 30 minutes deep. Okay. All right. You know what? Dude, you know what? Hold on, really quick, guys. I'm going to give you guys the code so you guys can jump in. But I'm going to make a Salamander Tech Marine really quick to see if this is possible. I took time. I took time yesterday to play Space Marine 2 on the PS5 Pro really quick to try to make some Exorcist champions. And it actually went pretty well. But now, hold on. Now I'm cooking Salamander. Hold on. That is pretty simple. Can't we go... Hold up. Mephiston Red. Yeah. Dude, oh, wait, hold on. And then the lenses? Is this lens? No, hold on. Oh, wow. Forgot. Yeah, my bad. All right. This is lens, right? No. There we go. Finally. No, dude, I don't know what looks better here. Let's just try this out. Okay. Let's get on the ball here. Warming up with cosmetics. Dude, do you think it would just be cooler to just go like Black Vipers? You know what? The pauldrons are the only thing that bothered me, actually. Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh my gosh. And then helmet. This isn't bad. That is not bad. Okay, what's up, guys? Sorry, I'm locked in. What's up, Frickle? Oh, Sushi and F Cool kind of linked up in operations. It seems like. Okay. Anyway, holy cow. Yeah, guys, I'm still waking up here. I actually ran into a fair amount of technical issues today, and holy cow. Yeah, YouTube did not let people upload for like an hour. let's try this out. I do think I could change the colors down here, but ultimately this is fine. What's up, opposite? Oh, yeah. Let me give you guys another shot to jump in really quick in case. DNU. JC. Boom. Spent 100 hours just playing with customization. Yeah, it's fun. What's up, dear? Dear, the new weekly today is actually very fun. And it's a chaos mission, technically. Yeah, let me show this off really quick. Right here. Doomed offensive, spoils of war, reinforced cranium, and enduring foes. So enemies are getting a 70% debuff here with their health pools. No crit shots. So I do think snipers low-key kind of struggle here, to be completely honest. But hey, you know what? Maybe just use bolt carbine. Maybe go melee sniper. Shadow stab's probably really good here. Spoils of war, I'm just playing through the grenades, but I'm also bringing out the power axe here on Tech Marine for fun to get used to it. Oh yeah, let's see how I look. I think this looks good. I think the green and the pauldrons being black, low-key, kind of like clash with each other. What happens if we get that green over here? Oh, there we go. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy, but I think it looks good. Hopefully, when we get more cosmetics for Tech Marine, it just looks better, right? Wait, hold up. Where's Sushi at? Oh, what's up, Sushi? Yeah, I'm not looking cooler than Sushi, though. Like, see, exactly. The Blood Angel stuff looks so good. I have a hard time believing they're going to be able to, like, top that. New weekly a little too easy. I think it's fair enough. Sometimes I feel like the devs, like, have a bit of an awareness of the low-level situation with hard weeklies and everything. So I feel like sometimes they try to, like, make something really achievable. But in turn, I'm allowed to use this Omniscience Fury build and feel like a Salamander Tech Marine and not worry too much about how strong my build is. What's up, Surgeon? How you guys doing today? Dude, what's up, Space Hans? I'm sorry if I'm, like, catching up with chat a little bit too slow. I'm still kind of waking up. Dude, all right. I'm having a pretty wild morning, and it's not even from anything, like, too problematic, but holy cow. So, yeah, for whatever reason, YouTube didn't really allow us to upload for, like, an hour. So that was kind of frustrating because nobody was sure what was going on. Seemingly fixed, so that's fine. But yeah, then I got breakfast and I had a skill issue with the menu and added a sauce onto my sandwich that I didn't expect. And then not only that, this is not obviously not a real problem, but I do find it funny how often I'm having issues with, like, weird technical things here. But yeah, I had a skill issue with a sandwich order, so I had a barbecue chicken hoagie for the morning. I have been eating healthy recently, which is great. So I figured, hey, you know what? Let's get some energy up. Let's get some barbecue chicken. Chicken tender hoagie, obviously, right? Anyway, I accidentally put garlic aioli on it. So that was an interesting tasting sandwich. Bullet is me? Oh, dude, sweet. What's up, Surgeon? Yeah, Surgeon, you have precision targeting? Oh, this is good. I was literally just talking about sniper. And then not only that, that wasn't the only skill issue I had with my order. So I was trying to get a Twix, but I was looking at the type of Twix they had. Oh no. Wait, how's ping looking? It's not that. Oh, I'm at 500, 300 dropping. All right, we'll figure it out. Hopefully this is fine. What's up, Sam? Dude, Sam, I'm glad you're able to pop into this one. I did a weekend stream, but it was kind of early. I wanted to run back a weekend stream on Sunday, but then I got hit with a pretty nasty cold, and I'm still low-key getting over. Uh-oh, 1,000 ping? Yeah, was I at the... yeah. But now dude, we'll figure it out. We'll be fine. Hopefully we'll be fine. But yeah, hopefully you guys are doing good this morning. But yeah, I tried to get a Twix. I didn't want a king-size Twix. I just wanted a regular Twix. And then what I ended up getting was a Twix ice cream. So I had to eat a barbecue chicken sandwich with garlic aioli, which was interesting. And then my Twix candy bar turned into a Twix ice cream bar. All because I had a skill issue on the menu. And I was thinking to myself, oh great, this is probably an indicator on how stream's gonna go. And please, for the love of God, can we not see a bunch of lags this stream? Holy cow. I'll take responsibility for the terrible menuing for food orders. Just don't. Please, holy cow, Omnisaya. Please. Please let us have good connection today. The weekend stream was good, though, to be fair. But yeah, dude, we're going to be here for a bit. I'm thinking of doing a morning stream today, and then maybe running it back later for a 2-day. Maybe. Only because this weekly seems super achievable. I think this is possibly the most players we could ever get into weeklies. But we'll see how it turns out. If I get, like, pretty much everybody in chat now, you know, we might not need to run it back later. But yeah, sorry guys if I'm slow to catching up. I needed to vent about my skill issue on the food order. What's up, Dishian? What's up, Nix Bit? Frank Mateo? What's up, guys? My son's high school graduation I had to take care of. Oh, dude, Sam, congratulations, brother. That's amazing. That was probably a great time, I imagine. Busy, but very monumental, man. That's great, Sam. Very glad to hear that, brother. Time for some pain? Yeah, dude, hopefully there's not too much pain. Like, we're already getting stims, so that's good. Hopefully there's not too much pain. I do miss the fact that I don't have the Omniscience axe right now. I kind of want it. I kind of want it. Dude, this Salamander Tech Marine came out so good. Oh my gosh. Look, guys, the lip helmet actually works here. Because it's one of the only Salamander-related cosmetic items I have for Tech Marine. Barbecue chicken sandwich with garlic aioli sounds awesome. I mean, to be fair, it did kind of grow on me. But, like, it definitely took me off guard. And then, you know, I'm just going to get tilted from the skill issue anyway. I'm just going to get tilted anyway just because it wasn't what I ordered, essentially. But, yeah, nah, I just tanked it. And then I ate some of the Twix ice cream bar, but that felt kind of forced. Honestly, the Twix ice cream bar, I think, was the larger issue, looking back on it. Oh my gosh, boom. Holy cow. Dude, I should have popped the servo there. I was taking a whole lot of damage. Dude, why does it feel like I have no health? It genuinely feels like I have no health. Oh, thank you, brother. Dude, Sushi, good call on that one. Good call on that one. All right. Oh, dude, I really should just allow my servo to take out Gaunts here. I really should. Is this... yeah, this is a restorative stim, I imagine. I'll pop it eventually. Too many kids. My son's name is at the back. I nearly, like my own kids, didn't want to congratulate other people's crowds. Goblin! That's one way to say Rugrat. Holy cow. Couch goblins. Wow, that's nice, man. I gotta keep that one in mind. That's funny. That's funny. Holy... oh, crotch? Oh, okay. Well, I thought you meant couch goblin. Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. Oh, dude, oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm getting shredded by Gaunts, dude. They're literally, like, two-shotting me. What is happening? I don't know, that's crazy, man. I popped the stim and it didn't even work. Dude, I should have just kept pressing L1. What was up with that, dude? Interesting. We'll be fine. I literally just went through hard. I'm trying to catch up with stream and make sure, like, I'm locked in and everything, but... yeah, ultimately, I feel like I'm taking a lot of damage here. Can we look at this really quick? Reinforced crit. Headshots no longer deal damage. Enemies don't... All enemy health. Dude, yeah, it's not reducing my health, right? Can I see that really quick? Hold on. Where was my... Okay, mortal wound. I mean, I was below half. Oh my gosh. Wait. Did the low health damage resistance not kick in? Guys, I could be tripping. I'm just gonna ignore that. I'm gonna log it, but I'm going to ignore that. It genuinely looked like all the damage I was taking was like it was the same pretty much each hit. It was 3 hits, I think. I don't know. Whatever. What's up, Pure Vessel? What's up, Augustin? Jumping in with randoms so I can help them or they can help me. Yeah, we're gonna be here for a bit, I think. I'm gonna look to help as many players as I can. Hopefully I can play better though. I'm not trying to die to gaunts all day. Holy cow. Ooh. Hydrate, hydrate. I have like 3 bottles of water. I have a handful of waters that are like half drank, and then I have a full Gatorade and a little bit of Propel left. It's because you can't execute to get armor back. Good call, F call. There we go. Good call. Very, very true. Okay. Right here. Making sure everything's... Yeah, YouTube had some weird technical errors today. So I'm just trying to make sure everything's good. Yeah, we're looking good here. But dude, guys, thank you so much for popping in stream this morning. I know these streams are early. I'm thinking if I have time later, I can potentially run it back. But we'll see. Again, I'm just going to mention this at the beginning to make sure everyone catches that. Okay, come on, damage. Can I get one more shot there? Oh my gosh. Healing, healing. Boom, boom. But yeah, it all depends on how today goes. I'm assuming we're going to get a lot of players in here. But I also want to take an opportunity to try to get more players in at different times in the day, just in case you guys are busy. I've already seen a few guys just pop in. Mention that. yeah, exactly. Mention that you're like busy for the day. Boom. Okay, there we go. Tabards? Yeah. Dude, I can't wait for any like war gear. The thing is though, apparently it's clipping and stuff, but I don't care. Again, I'm at this point in my life, I think I'm just going to go by like tanking my problems. I'm just going to tank it. If the capes clip, I don't care. I'm just going to tank it. I'm just going to ignore that it annoys me. Holy cow. I think the mobs double hit you through each other. Dude, yeah, what? Dude, I swear that definitely felt weird. I don't know, man. With Tech Marine, maybe I just haven't played Tech Marine in a long time. So seemingly, maybe being this fragile is new to me, essentially. Probably not 100% accurate, though. Probably not. Hydrate, hydrate. Oh, jeez. Hold on, let me lock in. First of all, wasted turret. Space Marine 1 had worse clipping. Did Space Marine 1 allow you to just add capes to whoever you want? Was that like an option? Oh, dude. Oh, right. Yeah, Sniper should have picked up that armor booster. Who's more fragile, Tech Marine or Sniper, man? Oh, man. Can we just keep catching things on fire? All right. See, with Tech Marine, I can literally be ranting about food, and as long as I press triangle, I'm good. Dude, Bullet, you're looking good, man. For a sniper, I like the black and red. What's up, Ragnarok? Are you running it again with other viewers? Yeah, dude, we're gonna be here for probably like 3 hours and a half. I'm gonna try to go until like 11:45. I genuinely think purification on sniper can allow him to be a tad bit tankier than Tech Marine. But yeah, still though, I gotta keep an eye out for the Phobos armor with the armor boost here. Not to mention, dude, Spoils of War is just really fun, dude. I have so much fun with this. This is one of my favorite conditions, so I'm gonna be playing this a lot. Can't go invisible. Oh, good call, Sam. With the with the aggro. When Tech Marine catches too much aggro, it's pretty much over. I mean, dude, to be fair, I have Combat Squad resupply here. I think this is going to be fair. If I actually play around this with Spoils of War, this is devastating. But I genuinely just don't play around some of the strongest synergies I have right now. But honestly, dude, I'm just getting a kick out of how good I look here. I never did a Salamander Tech Marine. It's kind of simple, obviously, but it turned out pretty good. I think the backpack being black helps a lot as well. Dude, I can't wait to see like more leg pieces and pauldrons. But honestly, honestly, I would need to replace this pauldron with the official Salamander cosmetic. Oh yeah, there's armor boost. Oh, did I just skill issue that? Oh no, ping. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I saw an armor boost and it disappeared, I guess. With Sniper Purification, I can stay alive in situation in which I will die as Bulwark or Vanguard? Alright, that's a hot take. Which type of situations would... Okay, first of all, I can believe Vanguard. I'm with you on that, Dishian. I'm with you on Vanguard. On Bulwark, though? Dying on Bulwark sounds so insane. Surely Bulwark is going to tank that. With Vanguard, though, that makes sense. I can see what you mean there. I like Killer Instinct, but both is good. What's up, AP Mioler Frostream? Or Steam, sorry. AP Mioler, that's what I'm gonna call you, AP. What's up, AP? There we go. I miss the old days when people ranted over the Survivor helmet and sword. The classic. The classic. Yeah, that was a thing. Dude, lethal? Yeah, the old days of like lethal. Dude, I can't find a turret. I don't have turrets here. Uh-oh. I do have servo though. Dodging. What's up, dude? Wait, oh gosh, I need some parries. There we go. Boom. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Guys, I need to, get a moment for this. There we go. I wasted a few grenades there just for fun. Yeah, we have Guardian Relic. Dude, that was... He got shredded. He got shredded. That was crazy. Oh, no ping. That's on me too, probably. But no, it's like still fine though. Okay, we're making it work, y'all. Yep. That might be a running theme in my life soon. Just tanking problems. I hope not. That sounds kind of rough, to be fair. Dude, come on. Speaking of tanking. Got lucky there. Oh, gosh. Dude, can I get a slam? Nah, okay. Dude, good job, guys. Boom. Damage, damage. Dude, stim. Jump at me. I could have sworn I saw a stim. Yeah, right here. Dude, stim boost. Guys, I stim boost. Nice. Let's go. Dude, we're looking good. We're looking good. Oh, gosh. Damage, damage. Boom. Alright, last time I was here, I was getting a weird audio bug with the Helldrake. But it looks fine. Looks good. Oh, my bad. I was drinking water. Come on. Making sure I'm hydrated. Just gotten back into Space Marine 2 again. People complained over the normal stratagem. It was easy, I'm not gonna lie. The normal stratagem. Dude, I didn't see, so far, if I see people complain about this one, I'm going to be very disappointed. Hopefully we don't see players complain about this one. The only drawback that I can even make up in my head is the fact that, like, Sniper can't use Heroic Bolt Sniper. Like, technically, that's the only issue, really. I mean, dude, I will admit, not getting armor is kind of rough, low-key. But there's ways to circumvent that. Dude, what's up? So, B. Meredith, you play with viewers? I do, yes. Yeah, every weekly we play with viewers. We open up the lobby. What's up? Jose? What's up, y'all? What's up, Joseph? What's up, Move? I know it says enemies no longer become executionable, but can Vanguard still execute with tactical prowess? Well, I'll tell you what. Hopefully someone pops in and tries that out. I think that sounds interesting. Potentially, definitely, I could see it working. You know, I can definitely see that being the case. You can literally get around Clever Foe with certain perks, so getting around something like, you know, can't be executionable sounds relatively easy. Dude, did I fail to pick up a... Oh my gosh, my bad, guys. But right now, I am on a Tech Marine kick, so I am genuinely not sure if I'm going to get to that. I would like to try that out one day. Sounds interesting. Well, but dude, yeah, I just made this a Salamander Tech Marine. It took me way too long for how simple it is, but it definitely looks good. What's up, Alpha? What build is this? This is simply just Tech Marine who uses base servo that debuffs enemies on hit and also has Omniscia's Fury. So considering that we can't get headshots, I am playing around the fact and just debuffing them and catching them on fire. Which is insane overkill. If I ever actually have servo and I just pop a couple grenades, it's pretty much over for any enemy here. What's up, Balder? I remember when the meatballs parries was a serious issue. That's gotten a lot easier now. Dude, interesting. Yeah, when it comes to dealing with Chaos Spawn, it has been a little bit easier. I gotta admit, it's seemingly like Chaos Spawn can still be kind of annoying, but Argent Edge, Argent Edge is genuinely the Space Marine 2 equivalent, at least for the game. Yeah, like Space Marine 2 equivalent of, like, besides Gojo. Chaos Spawns are a problem unless you're using Argent Edge. Like, pretty much every extremist, like Terminators, combos, Vortex Beast. You know what? Nah, Vortex Beast with the Argent Edge is probably still kind of rough. Probably. Alright, that was a good warm-up. Yeah, let's, we're gonna be running it for, yeah, that was like 30 minutes so far in stream. We will be here till about 11:30, and then I'm hoping to get like one more extra run going. I just fencing parry them. Yeah, the Chaos Spawn. Dude, servo does add a lot of extra DPS to the squad. If you can keep the Tech Marine alive, pretty much like all run in a Chaos mission, the Tech Marine can just clear Chaos Spawns. For the Emperor, for the Omniscient. Dude, Sushi, thank you for popping in here early, man. Looking good. Blood Angels. I like it. Dude, good run, guys. That was kind of... Yeah, I only struggled with one part of the fight, and it was with Gaunts, go figure. And then we kind of like took out the Hell Brutes and the Terminators, all of that at instant speed. What's up, Bullet? Boom. Handshake, brother. Yeah, Black Templar. Dude, we had a Blood Angel, a Black Templar, and a Salamander that run. Dude, what a good run, man. Respect. Boom. Oh, dude, I wish we had Salamander voice lines. But all right. Yeah, we gotta bring in new players, open up the lobby here. Boom. Boom, boom. There we go. Code in chat. That was fast. Man, I was trying to, like, take a sip of my drink, my water. Y'all jumped in before I even took a sip. Holy cow. Yeah, we're going to be here for a good time. Hopefully these runs go by fast enough, like we just had, to the point where we can just get a lot of players in. Yeah, there we go. Moof is here. What's up, Moof? Respect. Respect. Dude, assault players, bulwarks, melee players in general are eating good. All right, I can't get over this. I just can't use Tech Marine with any other melee weapon without getting bothered by the fact I can't just run past enemies. And these melee weapons are genuinely so good. All of these melee weapons are like the best melee weapons in the game here. But I still want to use this all the time. Also, this is better. Yeah, I think this is better. No? This is fun. There we go. There we go. This is the build real quick if you guys want to check it out. I didn't realize we had Carcharodons. Dude, yeah, welcome back to the game. There's so many cosmetics that are insanely good looking. There's also, you kind of skipped the voice line issue, by the way, AP. I feel like that kind of went over my head a bit. But the voice line issue was like the Survivor helmet issue times 10, by the way. It was like if cosmetics actually became a problem. Was messing around with blocking Power Axe Bulwark the other day, and WoW feels really good. Okay, yes, first of all, definitely good call. Very strong. Alright, guys. Have you guys used blocking with Duelist recently? Have you guys used Duelist recently at all? Like, how do you guys feel about Duelist? I was going to try the Shield Bash Bulwark, but it seems pointless. Having even more damage when a strong breeze can kill Hellbrute? Yeah. Grenade build? What about the prestige perks? Yeah, right now I'm not even going to... What are my prestige perks looking like? They're kind of weird. They're for a true solo Tech Marine. And in true solo, if you're playing Tech Marine, if you're looking to get headshots with your primary, you're kind of falling behind your own DPS on like turrets and servos, which is weird. So you're better off building into like survivability and some sort of benefit for like your turrets going down than you are building into your primary weapons damage. However, that's just a theory, a game theory for Space Marine 2. So I don't know if I'm right about that, but basically what I'm saying is I don't use chained headshots anymore on Tech Marine. What's up, Tower? When did you start stream? Like, where am I at here? When did, like 30 minutes ago. Oh, really? Is that true, Dishian? Wait, is that true? I saw a clip recently of the Balance Chain Sword. Like, working with duelists, but then they mentioned, like, fencing weapons with I'm not too sure. Oh, black screen? Nah, we're here. Hopefully. Yeah, is that true, guys? Do you know that about duelists? I seen like discussion about that recently. I checked it out really quick, but I didn't actually see what everyone was on about. Oh gosh. Oh no, you're hopefully loading in here. Well, no, Moof is here, right? Yeah, Moof is here. Well, yeah, oh gosh. Well, the devs confirmed Duelist doesn't work with balance. Duelist only works for blocking. So that would mean that, dude, wait, hold on. Because the clip that I saw... Wait, hold on. I'm not even saying, like, the devs are wrong. I'm just super confused. Because the clip I saw was patch 9. They mention it. They say, hey, there's a patch 9. Oh, yeah, I'll go pick up that stim. They said that Duelist was working for balanced weapons on patch 9. I see. Okay, so now this makes sense. Now this makes sense why this is so much more controversial. I was like, wait, what's the point of pointing out, like, balanced weapons in patch 9? Like, who cares? But no, it's because, wow, because the devs said themselves that Duelist... Oh, wait, hold on, that's... Wait, did FTG, like, mention if that's bad or good? Because, to be honest, that sounds pretty bad to me. Why doesn't it work for balanced weapons? Wait, Duelist is on heavy. Duelist is on heavy. They put Duelist as a prestige perk on heavy. The devs are just... Wait, there's no shot. Can anyone actually confirm the devs said that? I understand Dishian saying the FT that, but like, did FTG show like a screenshot? That's pretty much what I'm asking. I'm just not getting CH. Okay, so yeah, there's probably something wrong with the survivability here. I don't know. I was getting some contested health back. It's like random, I guess. Wait, I'm genuinely confused, guys, because we have Duelist on heavy. Heavy can't use blocking weapons. Oh my gosh, now this makes so much more sense, dude. Yeah, I can see why this is genuinely confusing. I'm genuinely confused right now. Dude, I'm gonna try to see if I can find that, but seemingly only Dishian has talked about this. He was just talking about it while playing Termination. Okay, with Dishian, I'm not 100% sure if that's enough for a confirmation that Duelist only works with blocking. And the devs mentioned that. I can see where that makes sense. If the devs, I need a screenshot of the devs saying this, because why would Duelist be on heavy then? FTG knows more about the game than me. I'm not pointing anything about what he's saying out. I'm saying if the devs are saying that Duelist only works for balance, or only works for blocking, that doesn't track with the fact that heavy has Duelist, so there's something wrong. Yeah, there's definitely something that doesn't add up there. Not too sure what it is, though. Yeah, heavy parries balance, isn't it? Yeah, okay, so just to catch anybody up, and why I'm kind of like in a stun lock of confused mechanics right now, is because there was a post recently that was talking about patch 9 Duelist and how it was good with... Wow, okay. And how patch 9 Duelist was good with a balanced parry weapon. And I asked myself, why would we care? I'm not trying to be a jerk. Why would we care about patch 9 balanced weapons? Well, it turns out, apparently, Duelist, mechanically, should only work with blocking weapons, and balance getting a bonus from Duelist shouldn't be a case. And then, if that is the case, why would Duelist be on heavy who can't use blocking weapons? Why would patch 9 balanced weapons work with Duelist? Heroic Heavy Bolter fixes that? Oh, yeah, but this is missing the point. We're trying to focus on Duelist here. That's crazy. All right, wow. I might have to... Okay. Well, all right. We'll see how this turns out, but I might need to... revisit that discussion, because that sounds genuinely interesting. But, like, I'm genuinely just super confused about it, so I want to see what other people are saying. I just have a hard time believing that it makes sense for Heavy to have Duelist if he can't use Duelist, right? Yeah, surely, I'm not too sure how that added up. Should only work with blocking, or does only work with blocking? Oh, I mean, good question. I guess the biggest tagline here, or the thing that is the easiest to comprehend, is potentially Duelist should only work with blocking. So it's not does. As far as does it only work with blocking, we got to check that out as well. I have used a heroic heavy bolter, and it's okay. The gold level ones are better in my opinion. I will try to find the stream and the timestamp. Well, no, it's not. To be fair, we're kind of moved on from the fact. Yeah, we need to literally see like dev confirmation about that, because we are genuinely moved on from the fact, like whoever brought it up initially. Now we just need to find dev, like actual proof of dev confirmation of them saying Duelist should only work with blocking, because that genuinely doesn't make sense from looking at it. That makes heavy even worse. Like, well, here's the other discussion. Even if Duelists work for heavy, even though it should, it probably does, let's be honest, but let's continue from that. That's so silly. I don't understand why the devs would want that. But yeah, like, Duelist on heavy isn't even that good anyway. What's up, Drastoid? Doesn't Duelist say that it improves perfect parry and block windows? Yeah, I genuinely... This is funny. Okay. Well, whatever. We do talk about this later. If there's something wrong in that video, I guess we're gonna have to revisit it. I'm gonna watch it again really quick. But we actually look at it from a point of if Duelist is even worth using. We don't really look at it from a point of, like, what Duelist actually works with, is what I'm concerned with. But to be fair, I think I'm still correct. Duelist is kind of like an odd perk. It has some weird parry windows. Somebody shows off patch 9 Duelist, and it looked much better than what we have now. What's up, Morco Loco? Morco Lorco. I feel like half the perks are placebo. I mean, dude, that's fair too. I mean, dude, honestly, like this discussion can snowball so hard into things just not explaining what they actually do. I genuinely just, I'm so confused. Oh, jeez. Oh, what's up, Anthony Avalos? I kind of missed you earlier, dude. What's up, man? For year 3, they need to stop updating PvE and put more focus on PvP. Feel free to read the recent PvP comments. No, to be fair though, I did talk about PvP recently, so like there are some good points about PvP getting a fair update for sure. But as far as like what people want to see, nah, it depends. I mean, having a perk only work with one type of melee is kind of silly now. Well, yeah, exactly. I genuinely don't find much that I can see actually play out here in the game, you know, like as far as Duelist is concerned, because Duelist was always seen as like a trap perk anyway. It was never seen as a perk that doesn't work though. But recently it has kind of fallen off like really hard. Argent Edge, Chains of Duty, that sort of thing. And I think the discussion revolves around Duelist. Ooh, excuse me, sorry. I think the discussion revolves around Duelist and Argent Edge to begin with. Like, if you told me Duelist doesn't work with Argent Edge, I would say that makes a lot of sense. Because it's like Argent Edge has a built-in buff that's very powerful, even though it should, probably. I mean, perks just working with each other is just good for consistency. I'm not trying to be argumentative. Nah, it's not even... It's not even in that tone. This discussion is pure from a point of confusion like on the sense of like what perks even say that they do. This is mostly on the devs just like not correctly explaining things. Dude, yeah, hold on. I genuinely have a hard time believing from a fundamental level that even like anybody could believe that like what happened with Duelist Heavy? Was he too powerful? The devs were just like, nah, Duelist shouldn't work with Heavy. Why would you need Duelist on a fencing weapon? I don't know. That's the thing, Sushi. That was also the follow-up point to that discussion where they showed Duelist working with a fencing weapon in patch 12, and it's like, dude, what are you talking about? Why? Like, they're bringing up good points, but also kind of like, I'm getting some misinformation in there as well, because I feel like, why is fencing and Duelist like applying to each other? Why would that be relevant? I feel like if you stack all the parry perks on Vanguard plus Argent Edge, it makes the parries all jank. Yeah, there genuinely has to be a bug related to this, man. Like, sometimes it feels like Duelist doesn't work, I guess, but because there's also ghost parrying. There's probably a bug or something hidden there. There has to be, right? Genuinely has to be. They fear the Stomp Heavy build. Imagine nerfing Heavy because of the Stomp build. I genuinely think the Stomp build should get another buff. Like, just for fun. It is pretty strong, but the fact that it takes like 3 to 4 stomps to take out an executionable enemy, kind of insane. Dude, look at... Dude, F-Cool, you're looking good, man. This is a good Space Wolf, man. Nice. Move. Dark Angels. Nice. Yeah, dude. I really hope we get some clarification here. I need to go check out that post again. Ah, man. I feel like, geez. I do kind of want to talk about this in a different perspective now, though. Because that went over my head so hard. Like, I was genuinely confused. I was like, why is patch 9 Duelist on a balanced weapon? Why are you comparing that to a fencing power axe? That's not the direction I went. I actually just looked at that at face value and was like, hey, this is patch 9 with a balanced weapon. Because we're talking... Today's topic is supposed to be about ghost parries. But I feel like this Duelist conversation is a little bit more interesting. I'm so confused. Oh, no CHP because of headshots. That makes sense. That's why the Neurothrope was weird. Yep, that makes sense. I wish they would rework some of the heavy prestige perks to be more range support focused, honestly. Also, executes done with the gun, please. Oh, that would be cool. All right. Yeah, we got to lock in here, kind of. At the very least, I need my servo. Boom. Damage. All right, dodging. Oh, that's actually gonna hurt. Because yeah. Oh, hello. Armor. Catching. Why nerf it? It reminds me of silly PvP builds in Space Marine 1. Wait, nerf what? We're not talking about Duelist, right? Yeah, we're gonna have to move on from that because I think we're gonna have to look for more discussion. I have a hard time. Surely what the discussion was is perks that work with blocking that like used to only say that they worked with parry or something. I would say that would make more sense. Yeah, I think, yeah, I genuinely think it's just some sort of miscommunication. Oh yeah, this should break soon, right? Oh my gosh. Big parry. Okay. I have servo ready to go. Damage. Damage. Dodging. All right. Yeah, I think we're good. I just called a whole bunch of corruption. Oh, yeah. Looks like we're good.
The last obstacle falls. We advance to the cathedral.
Oh, Father! Interesting. Seemingly, the post that was talking about that earlier is deleted as far as I can see. Huh. Alright, well that's fine. Well, we're just gonna have to check that out later. I might need to double check some information. Always good to do that. Yep. There we go. Otherwise, we can just talk about ghost parries today. I think that's fine. There we go. Duelist to stream. Nah, I'm not even going to, like, test it out or anything. I really could, though. I've tried Duelist with, Xenophase Blade with the Assault class recently, I believe. You genuinely only, like, honestly, the patch 9 clip of Duelist does kind of showcase how it feels. You genuinely, with parrying and Duelist with balance, I'm not too sure if this is right or not, but it just feels like the window's extended a bit. But, like, balance always has a weird, like wind up anyway. So, like, honestly, I don't even know if Duelist is even worth using if your only extended parries are, like, you know, kind of late, essentially. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, dude, I love when... Oh, yeah, there we go. Let's just drop over here. There we go. These interact objective points kind of need to be a bit more consistent, but it's fine. It's fine. Dude, we are speed running through Disruption today. Why nerf? Oh, I mean Stomp Heavy, bro. Why nerf Gold? No, I'm saying he should be buffed. They should oh, wow. Did I say nerf? Dude, holy cow. I am a little tired today. Holy cow. Nah, I think they should buff Stomp Heavy, if anything. Surprised the Dark Angel and Space Wolf army beefing with each other? Salamanders here. Yeah, we're just, you know, we're the third party that makes it all right. Still sick a little bit. Yeah, I'm getting over it. Just sneezing, though. Getting a good sweat streaming is going to help as well. Yeah, this looks good, man. This mission is so much fun. This is such a good run, dude. This is such a good run, man. All right. Let's try to double check some things here. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Oh, they mentioned that the fencing power axe and the perfect parry is triggered on frame 41 just outside the weapon's normal perfect parry window. So they're saying that Duelist is working with fencing because it works outside of the weapon's normal parry window. That went over my head as well. Dude, I have to, alright, that's fine. That kind of makes sense, but, like, why would you need Duelist with fencing, though? Like, you kind of don't, right? So, if Duelist does work with fencing, it's kind of like, why? Interesting, whatever. Furious Strike is... Oh, geez, please, no, not another bug. Furious Strike apparently has been bugged since day one. Okay, anyway, let's move on. Alright, what's up, guys? What's up? Boom. Move. Handshake. I just tested it out on Vanguard Balance Power Axe. Duelist does not seem to increase the parry window. Interesting. It was on his last stream. He had a dev email. Wow. The devs... Wait, really? They confirmed a bug through an email? Well, it might not be an email, right? Wait. Dude, wait. This is so confusing. Why would the... Wait, hold on. Can we... Let's just double check. Why would the devs... I don't get it. Why would the devs want Duelist not to work with Heavy? Bro, it says perfect parry and perfect block windows increased by 25%. There definitely has to be some sort of miscommunication here. Because, what, this is bricked? On purpose? What? Hello? I don't know, man. That sounds like a bad decision to me. Okay, F-Cool. Handshake, brother. Yeah. Oh, over here. Oh, F-Cool, my bad. We're bouncing back and forth now. There you go. Dude, look at the Space Wolves, man. Looking amazing, brother. Boom. Big handshake. Why don't you increase your FOV? Good question. I don't know. I just gotten used to playing like that, but it is a fair point. There we go. Well, nah, there's no... It's just from the devs' point of view. And not to mention just how Duelist works in general. It's less about... I guess it's less about the discussion and more about... if this would be the right play for the devs, I guess. But yeah, I think Dishian, thank you so much for providing information, brother. This is just genuinely confusing, but yeah, hopefully we get more information on that. I don't see why the devs would want that. That's pretty much the point. It's less about... It's also less about Duelist being good. It's just... I'm concerned with the devs' point of view in these things now. Basically. Dude, what's up? John Gene Seed, Space Hans. What's up, guys? Finally got into one. Nice, dude. Yeah, there's going to be plenty of opportunity today. Copy pasted, UI, coded it differently. All right. Fair point. If that's the case, that's rough. Identical perk on Assault, I think? Well, yeah, see, that's true. Should I try it out? Nah, I kind of want to move on, to be honest, but, like, I used Duelist recently, I believe. But, like, with Argent Edge, and I seemingly didn't notice a difference. Joining just too slow? Yeah, I'm not sure. I sometimes, I don't think, no, actually right here. Yeah, right here, I'm not too sure if anyone joined through Steam. Is that One Punch Man rocking his colors? Oh, that is what, yo, that's sick. Let's blame the UI team? Yeah, maybe. Nah, nobody deserves blame or anything, obviously. Are you gonna stream Warhammer Skulls? Maybe. It depends. We'll see. Anything that happens, I will be showing in the community tab, as I've been doing with the streams. I punch stuff. Let's go. Sounds odd. Yeah, it does. The entire conversation sounds odd. So I have a hard time. It either it either snowballs into, wait, what are they thinking? Or it just turns out Duelist is just bad anyway. So, like, I have a hard time getting... I have a hard time committing. I'm gonna pick up the stim because I'm tech marine. I'm fragile. No, but, okay. I have a hard time committing to this because it's like, dude, Duelist is... Dude, come on, ping! Why did that... Oh my gosh, man. I picked up a stim and then just immediately ate it because the sniper... Like, I swear, I was trying to move out of the way. Whatever, dude. I'm just gonna tank it and move on. That's my new problem situation. Duelist. Wait. That is Duelist? What are we looking at? Sounds a little odd. Dishian. Doesn't Vanguard have the class perk which gives 50%? Yeah, Dishian, you might be confusing perks, brother. Yeah, I think Dishian. I'm not too sure what you're like mentioning with like the Duelist situation, but there clearly has to be something missing here. Duelist is on Vanguard, and he's like the one class who starts with Duelist. Otherwise, you need a prestige perk for it. I have a genuinely hard time believing that Duelist, a perk that you can get like level 2 with Vanguard, isn't really relevant until you have, what, a blocking weapon, which would be common? Or, like, green rarity? I guess it's not terrible, but there is a window there where you do pick up a perk that just doesn't work with your melee weapon if you're going for fencing or balanced, I guess. No, oh, jeez. No, he does know. He does, no, that's not my point. I'm saying he brought up Duelist earlier, and then mentioned, doesn't Vanguard have a class perk? Oh, I see what he's saying. No, okay, my bad. My bad, guys. I forgot about the... Yeah, no. I still think it's not Dishian's fault anyway. Like, that's kind of what I was mentioning, but... Yeah, I definitely think there's some sort of miscommunication with one of these situations. My bad, guys. It's nobody's... Oh, jeez. Yeah. Yep. Of course. Okay, there we go. Duelist does not work with heavy. I'm refunding my perks. Okay, confirmed Duelist. Oh, wait, hold on. Duelist being bugged with parry has been confirmed, by the way. I see what's happening here. This is so confusing. But you're correct that Duelist is not working with heavy. I did see somebody else mention that before. Yeah, Dishian, thank you so much to bring this information by us. I'm sorry if I'm making this worse. I'm sorry if I'm making this worse. Boom. Oh my gosh, man, I'm just taking so much damage here. I just gotta walk into situations and start pelting everything with grenades. Assault has a prestige perk that is Duelist, yeah. So, Sushi has been testing balance here. And he mentioned that balance hasn't worked so far with heavy, which I have seen reports of that as well. People have mentioned that. And Sushi, what other weapons were you testing? I just tested out Vanguard, Balance, Power Axe. Duelist does not seem to work. All right, interesting. So, Duelist is probably not working. Duelist is very much working for heavy. Y'all are bugging. Okay, what is going on with Duelist? I just used heavy. It's working. Did you use the heroic? Oh, fair point. Yeah. Dude, yeah, see, this is why I also mentioned that as well. I'm like, dude, sometimes I can get kind of confused what's going on with Duelist because we have, like, surgical strikes and stuff. Maybe sometimes we're getting, like, bleeded conditions going through or something. I'm not sure. But, yeah, Fizz, confirm your weapon choice, I guess. Dude, thank you guys so much for, like, helping me with this. I'm trying to catch up. I'm genuinely not trying to slow down the conversation or anything. I'm trying my hardest to understand what's going on. Okay. Yeah, we still have a lot of damage, though, so I can sit here and have a conversation about Duelist. The heroic... Yeah, so... The heroic heavy bolter is going to increase your parry windows. I have seen people mention... Is that bad? Yeah, the heroic heavy bolter is going to increase your parry windows. You don't need Duelist if you're using Chains of Duty. technically. In a sense. Heroic heavy bolter is fencing. Yeah, there we go. It's really easy to parry with that heroic. Yeah. Okay. Wait, oh my gosh. Why? Okay, so the... Alright, that's very interesting. Because now if patch 9 Duelist was working with fencing weapons, or sorry, balanced weapons, then what made them switch that? That... Ugh, I don't like the devs making perks change, like, I don't know, halfway through or something? I don't know, man. Multi-Melta is balanced, yeah, pretty much. Before I was using Multi-Melta, I ran both stratagems with Multi-Melta. Duelist was working fine. I mean, dude, yeah, we're just... Oh, my gosh. I really... Dude, we're getting so sidetracked. Oh, my gosh. I should just run this mission with Duelist at this point. But I wish I could take it off. I wish I could take it off mid-mission or something. Dude, wow. Dude, yo. Okay, guys. Can we talk about how if perks are really going to interact with each other janky to the point where a perk literally says it does something that it doesn't do? Can we just point out that we have the opportunity to find even more opportunities with even more situations with that, with the Battle Barge expansion? Do you guys think with the Battle Barge expansion we're just going to find a lot more perks that just don't work? Why not the devs simply make the Duelist perk the same 50% for the classes that have it? I mean, dude, at this point, I think they need... I think the devs might need some help. I think they might need some help, guys. But yeah, Fizz, as far... this is why it's a hard thing to test. Because sometimes players are just very good at parrying. Some players are parry gods, and if they had Duelists, it doesn't really matter. I don't know. That's wild. But as far as like information that I can engage with here, that I am genuinely I'm genuinely more concerned with the devs just like changing perk interactions and not telling people, you know, that sort of thing. Same deal with like, you know, adding a bunch of snipers and stuff. One Punch Man has got to be the funniest build. Dude, this is probably the best One Punch Man I've seen. It's good. It is John Gene Seed. There we go. Space Han's looking good as well. Nice. What's up? Still sounding a bit sick? Yeah, I'm sneezing here and there. My energy's good though. But I am sneezing here and there. I was literally in the testing arena parrying at the same sound cues, and with and without Duelist, the parry window never increased. I swear I'm not insane. Dude, yeah, it's fine. Apparently with Duelist, the parry windows are supposed to be late. Dude, I don't know. Wait, I was literally in the testing arena. So, like, the modded testing arena? Do you guys think that would matter? Yeah, I don't know. Hey, buff Duelist. Buff Duelist. I hope he has the heroic fist. Yeah, that would be sick. Honestly, though, you could definitely just... Oh my gosh. You definitely could just work with any power fist with One Punch Man and you're probably good. Well, they need to fix sniper and ammo regenerating prestige perks. Yeah, this entire conversation, in my opinion, kind of steamrolls directly into the fact that there's too many perks that are just broken. Which, to be honest, is kind of frustrating. Like, yeah, they need to stop making weird, intricate changes if they can't really keep up with it. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Ultimately, I'm a tad bit concerned, but not that concerned, because they have reworked stuff in the past. Ooh. Watch out, y'all. Watch out. Speed. Dude, there's 4 mines. We good? We good? Yep, nice. Big parry. Yeah, but that's pretty much as deep as it gets, though. Pretty much as deep as it gets. Yep, we're good. Hear me out. What if what's borking Duelist is not the build, but the ping? The entirety, like, yeah, the devs just completely break it because they're like, you know what? I'm not too sure Duelist can even work. Dude, One Punch Man, I'm sorry about that grenade. I just threw a grenade and budged One Punch Man, man. I had 4 grenades. I'm like overwhelmed with grenades here. Dude, Space Hans! Dude, unlucky sniper situation, by the way, so he probably cheated. The sniper probably cheated. They're starting to do the same thing that Bungie did with D2. I'm not too sure if I'd go that far. And D2, you gotta keep in mind, Destiny 2 still had a much larger budget. I'd imagine Destiny 2 probably had like, oh, dude, Guardian Relic. Let's go. I'd imagine that Destiny 2 probably had a much larger budget. By like a term of like 3 times as large. Dude, I don't want to get hit! Oh my gosh, I was so greedy. All this time I was parrying all enemy attacks with Vanguard using balanced power axe and thought it was Duelist, but in reality I'm just a god gamer. Yeah, seemingly. Yeah, but I do think the part here is I'm not too sure the devs would want that to be the case, right? Is that the one thing I'm missing out on? Is I think the devs themselves would mention that this is a bug, right? But I guess that's what we need clarification with, essentially. Destiny 2 or Helldivers 2? Does Helldivers 2 have a larger budget than Space Marine 2 as well? I'm not sure. I'm not even sure what the company was for Helldivers 2. Alright. Well, potentially the information that we were talking about, like, as far as what is supposed to be bugged or not, actually still ages well, because Duelist is broken. Okay, alright, whatever. Okay. Maybe the devs don't know too. Well, see, that's the thing. Apparently the devs do know. Apparently the devs do know Duelist hasn't been working. But now we're just confused that this is something they're purposely ignoring, or like, is this a design decision? What's up, Table? Table, so, thank you so much for popping in stream. We're on a tangent about the devs and Duelists. Helldivers 2 should have more budget. It was published by... Oh, yeah, that'll do it. But yeah, honestly, guys, whoever's been using Duelist apparently has not been working. Apparently. But apparently it does work with fencing on a post that I saw. I don't know, man. See, that's why we need clarification from the devs. The post itself said, don't believe everything you read online. And I was just like, oh, okay. But I wasn't trying to, like, you know, say anybody was wrong here. Because I, too, don't know what's going on. I just want to make sure I can make that one clear. Yeah, potentially... Yeah, potentially there is a discussion here to be had. But I just want to make sure I get all the information. Oh, did I just throw a whole bunch of grenades at the sorcerer? Did he survive that? Works on block and Argent Edge, but nothing else. Dude, Anita, thank you so much for the clarification there. Crazy. That's exactly, I think, what the post mentioned. Wait, that's crazy. I kind of want to reframe. Yeah, I think that's pretty much the gist. Duelist is broken. Way more broken than I thought, though. Holy cow. Very interesting. More budget means you should make a better game. Well, no, that's true. You should be able to make a better game, but not every leader makes the same decisions when it comes to spending money for a game's quality, obviously. Case-by-case basis. So it doesn't work with multi-melta. So, yeah, apparently Duelist does not work with the multi-melta. So what do I do? Drop Duelist? Yeah, pretty much. Okay, it's real for Argent Edge, and the block axe, I wasn't crazy. Yeah, seemingly. That makes a lot more... I mean, holy cow, that makes interesting sense. I'm genuinely so confused, but yeah, I think... I do talk about this, I have to double check. I want to make sure that I have the correct information when it comes to Duelist. If I miss out on a bug or something, sometimes you guys, you know, just correct me in the comments. But if I have time to do my due diligence, obviously I'm going to take it. Do you play any gacha games? Not really. Not really. It doesn't motivate me to... I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't motivate me to just keep opening loot boxes, really. Duelist's peak with the heroic knife. I see. Boom. What do you guys think about ghost parries? Seemingly, they might only happen with the whip warriors. All right. Yeah, Teapot, what's up, man? Teapot, apparently that's not true. Apparently, Duelist is not working on anything besides block weapons and Argent Edge. Whether that is a design decision or... It's definitely not. If it's clearly bugged, right? Yeah, it's clear... Duelist is clearly bugged. It should work for Heavy. In fact, they should improve Heavy's parry windows. Just for fun. Dude, can you please not hit me? Yeah, there we go. They're on fire. Ghost parries are only diabolical when you have no armor. I've seen some ghost parrying recently where they didn't get damaged. You know what, though? Now that I'm thinking about it, I couldn't really see the ping. Dude, you know how much information you need to put in a small clip to make it, like, top to bottom? You covered every question that somebody can possibly have about it. Like, you need to show the ping. You need to show conditions. You gotta make sure that people know if you're using fencing, balance, or blocking. Yeah, like, oh my gosh, there's so many different things. You gotta show if you're using Duelist now, apparently.
So they never see starlight again. Trigger the charges and advance to the egress point before the cathedral falls.
Ugh. Excuse me. I am occasionally muting my mic to sneeze. Which is fair. Alright, come on. Let's make a move here. We're good. I really just need to press triangle, guys. Are ghost parries the thing where when you parry but still take no damage? I get there's a lot. I dodged to try and fix it. Yeah, exactly, Frank. Like, you can't register a parry. So what's the issue with the game today? Well, actually, Table, well, as far as a weekly, this is very fun. So, genuinely, the only issues the game's having today is, like, things that are confusing. Apparently, Duelist doesn't work, which is, yeah, definitely nutty, considering it was the first prestige perk I got for Heavy. Dude, apparently, oh, here's the thing. Duelist was working before. Why are you muting? I want to hear the vicious sounds of phlegm? Boil up? Yeah, please no. I think yeah, occasionally you guys are going to hear me already, like, talk stuffy anyway, so that's already going to be gross enough. I do still experience occasional horrendous parry chains, whiffs against Gaunts or Whip Warriors with Argent Edge. Dude, okay, yeah, I mean, Argent Edge can be tricky. Ah, I'm a Duelist using main myself. Yeah, dude, Table. Dude, holy cow. Yeah, sometimes I pop into Duelist, sometimes, like, you know, I'll try it out. Well, that was entertaining. Dude, yeah, One Punch Man. I'm not good at blocking. Well, apparently Duelist is working with blocking. So, yeah, Table, you're probably good there. Duelist is not working, apparently, with balanced weapons, but I did see somebody mention that it is working with fencing, and I have a hard time imagining that it's worth using Duelist on fencing anyway, so it's kind of like, if Duelist is broken on fencing, I think they should fix that, but obviously it's not really a good a good combination, I think. I'm nitpicking, I guess. That was a good run. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. I have not. The last Kojima game I played, if that is a Kojima game, was Death Stranding 2. Awesome design. Yeah, this One Punch Man is beautiful. Respect, brother. Respect. Oh yeah, handshakes. Big end game handshakes here. What's up, Scott? So grateful for a good weekly for a change. I've already done it on several classes. Nice. Yeah, dude, this one's fun, man. This one's fun. Just jumping in and helping players out with this one is going to be great. Dude, I get the handshake One Punch Man. Nice. Huge respect, brothers. Respect. Sounds like Placebo. Fencing has the full 40 frames and it can't add more since the full animation is already active frames. Yeah, they mentioned that it got a parry on frame 41 specifically, but I didn't know that Fencing has only like 40 frames anyway. So like, I'm not too sure. The last time I played Space Marine 2, I got the Battle Barge Lictor Easter egg. Sweet, dude. That one's a fun one. I got the soup twice. I did share when I got the soup once. The soup Easter egg. They got good Easter eggs in this game. They're fun. It's wild that it doesn't work on the only weapon type it would really help. Yeah, dude. I imagine Duelist bugged with balance when they made balance stronger, maybe? But yeah, I got some information to review after stream. So we're at 10 o'clock here. Stream's looking healthy. You guys are enjoying it, I hope. We will be here for another like hour and a half, I imagine. Yeah, we're at least going for 3 hours. Rest in peace, balance weapons for anybody but assault, I guess? I will admit, balance parries are genuinely terrible. That's a hard one to argue with. Like, it doesn't matter. It genuinely does not matter. Until it matters. I have an eye appointment, otherwise I'd run some with you. I can watch stream, though. Dude, Fizz, thank you so much for popping in stream. Have fun at your eye appointment. That's, something that would give me anxiety, probably. I don't know. I don't like doctor's appointments. I don't like doing things that isn't playing video games. That's pretty much the deal. That's a me problem. But yeah, thank you so much for popping in stream, brother. More ways to spend blue Doritos? Yeah. I would spend blue Doritos on small buffs. Let me spend 100 blue Doritos for a ranged or melee bonus for a mission. Or cooldown. Let me spend 500 accolades to bring in a heavy bot to any mission I want. If I want to jump into hard daily and I spend 500 accolades, let me get a heavy bot. That would be so much fun. Oh my gosh. Insane. That would be peak. Hey, you're under-leveled? Well, here's my heavy bot to help. My heavy bot is going to make sure we get across the finish line. Blue Doritos for extra meltas? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we have Combat Squad resupply here. Except meltas. Dude, wait, look. Like, they genuinely explain Combat Squad resupply here. I don't think they should give permanent stuff. Maybe stuff like disabling a debuff or enabling another buff. Oh, like a reroll. That would be cool. There's plenty of times where I would reroll a set of conditions if there's like Clever Foe. I'd just be like, yeah, I'd spend accolades to switch that. Why not? That would be hard to matchmake into, though, right? That would definitely make matchmaking a bit difficult. I believe. Pretty much. Making sure my vision didn't change so I can get more contacts. Nice. That's literally all they want. Just to get more contacts. What are the odds we get a new enemy faction in year 3? I would say less than 1%. At this point, when it comes to unlikely things, I think there's an argument between Lightning Claws and a new faction. But maybe Lightning Claws could actually happen. Terminators. Yeah, Terminators, new faction, Apothecary. Yeah, at this point, I mean, holy cow. You know how frustrating it would be to have an Apothecary, like an Apothecary on your team who's using a balanced weapon with Duelist and then also, like, has a bugged healing perk? Because, like, it turns off contested health or something? Oh my gosh. I'm literally fantasizing about problems Apothecary could have if we had one. Pretty much. 0% maybe reskin Chaos as Imperium. If the other Siege map will be playing as Heretic Astartes. Actually, fair point. I will admit, if Siege mode does take a perspective shift like that, I think there's an argument that could be considered a new faction. That would be kind of interesting. Dude, holy cow, they already kind of have, like, the basis for that. Like, yeah, you just use the bots. You use the bots. You have the Dreadnought. They're about to add Tech Priests. There's already objectives in the game where if you had a whole bunch of heavy bots on the objectives, you could potentially just spawn in as a heretic, take them out, you know, get points back, steal their currency. Holy cow, that sounds fun. That sounds super fun, dude. What's up, Dark Luma? I assume? Dark Larma? Dark Llama? What's up, Dark? I don't know how I could guess what X is supposed to be, though. Alright, yeah, we're running through here. Damage. Gargoyles? Right here. Hello? There we go. Boom. And boom. There we go. Nice. Ammo box. Damage. Grenades. There we go. There we go. Let's go over here. Boom. Damage. Damage. Yeah, everything just gets deleted. If I actually lock in with Tech Marine here... Wait, hold on. If I lock in with Tech Marine, dude, everything goes so much easier. Reskin Thousand Sons as Grey Knights so we can fight them as Chaos. Am I the only guy that wants a Chaplain? Llama. I see. Okay, thank you, Dark Llama. Yeah, it makes sense. X would equal A. Am I the only guy that wants a Chaplain? So... effectively, if we do get a new class, what would be the most likely was the fact that the devs mentioned a greatsword, which kind of hints at a Judiciar in a sense. There is a very popular Judiciar mini. So effectively, you're not you're not only the only person who wants a chaplain, but seemingly it might be the most possible. But it's like a, you know, not as high ranking. It's a Judiciar. It's a 2B chaplain. I do think both the amp, like the potential of an amp buffing Judius here versus a healing apothecary, I do think both of those options sound very appealing. Pretty much. That's like the most feasible thing they can do if they want to go out with a bang in the final year of support. Yeah, the siege mode perspective shift genuinely would be interesting. That would be fun. Alright, yeah, we're good. I think we're good here. Omega Marines, nice. I'd be fine with that. More two-handed weapons are always good. Yeah. That would be exciting.
I heard tales of the prowess of the
That would be exciting for sure.
expected to see it with my own eyes. Your soldiers displayed commendable fire discipline, Commander.
Alright.
Stand proud. Viridian, I have deployed a Redemptor Dreadnought in your vicinity. Let the infantry defend the stronghold. Rendezvous with the Dreadnought and drive the Thousand Suns out of the Ecclesiarchy Cathedral. This is the best chance.
Akaran, dude, he cracks me up now. It's kind of bad that Akaran is dead, dude. It would be cooler if he was alive, right? Let me fight as Leandros? Oh boy. Do you know how funny it would be to play as Leandros and consistently, like, judge how players are playing? That would be role-playing, but it would also be kind of annoying, I'd imagine. Dude, oh my gosh, you know what I need to do? I need to change the right pauldron. I need to change the trim on it to green. And then maybe change the trim on the left one to black. I want Captain Titus. Yeah, fair point. Holy cow, Emperor. Heaven with some strong words for Akaran there. Dude, what's up, Reynolds? Greetings, chat. Greetings, Yeertski. What's up, Reynolds? Hope you're doing well today. I hope you found your Milky Way enjoyable. Dude, Reynolds, oh my gosh, don't even get me started. We are having some rough issues with technical problems today. We're having some setbacks. Not only does Duelist not work for, like, weapons that aren't blocking or Argent Edge, but I also had a skill issue with my food order this morning, and I have no grenades! I'm just gonna throw a whole bunch of grenades, actually. I have a lot of grenades. So one of my problems are addressed. But yeah, I accidentally got a an ice cream Twix bar today because I didn't want a king-size Twix. I kind of just wanted a regular Twix, right? But it was ice cream. So that was disappointing. that was a skill issue, menuing a food. And then, like, YouTube was kind of slow today. YouTube literally didn't let us upload for, like, the entire morning. So I don't know what YouTube was doing. Yeah, questionable stats for everything here. Hold on. Yeah, everything's interesting. Okay. Everything's working on YouTube, but it still has some visual bugs, so I hope everything's running correctly. Okay, damage. Sounds like the hits from last week have been kind enough to roll over from last week. Imagine a full bisection as one of the executions for the Greatsword. That'd be so sick. Dude, the Greatsword would probably have the coolest executions in the game. I hope that would be something they would work on. Like, I hope they didn't just pick it up, you know? I hope that was something they were cooking. Like, around when they were cooking Tech Marine, you know? I really hope they were, like, cooking Tech Marine and they were like, you know what? What if we add a Greatsword in this game in year 3? I hope they were cooking that at launch, you know? I can pick it up, I guess. I'll pick up the Guardian Relic. Yeah, why not? Thank you, guys. Thank you. What up, Dr. Failure? YouTube must have been the heretic. Yeah, I'm definitely praying to the Omniscience today that everything goes smoothly with stream. Okay, turret. All right, damage, damage. And I am, just a reminder, I am occasionally still, like, sick. I am muting my mic every now and then to sneeze. If anything gross happens during that, feel free to, also, holy raindrops, feel free to let me know in chat. If I make a disgusting sneeze sound, it will, oh, that was sweet. It will help me. It will help me decipher audio issues. Dude, what's up, RX Goon? You're off? Dude, yeah, today's gonna be a good time to pop in and get some games in. Along with maybe chapter-specific buffs, I do like the idea of that. Filter out teammates. Make your teammates a certain chapter. That would be kind of funny. It doesn't break my immersion though. I kind of like to see what players are cooking with. I'm doing my best to keep from getting too excited, but I catch myself thinking about how the two-hander and the Judiasaur will play, and I just can't help it. I know it does genuinely sound like, no, exactly. Sometimes like trying to like theorize how it could feel and everything kind of like can get you hyped up. I feel the same way, but yeah, it does sound very satisfying. Potentially sounds like one of the coolest classes in the game, obviously. You're sick and you're aiming to stream twice today? Okay, I'm not aiming to stream twice today. It is certainly something I thought of if we weren't able to get everybody in, you know? Because seemingly this could be a weekly that we can just run through, like, under 20 minutes. If I see, like, plenty of players still need some help, I was thinking about it. But yeah, fair point. I'm not, like, super sick, though. I am getting over it. And I like... If I'm like, getting over a sickness, I kind of like getting a sweat. Because I think if you can sweat out the sickness, yeah, you can just tank it, you know? Dude, holy cow. Guys, I'm cooked. I did everything I was possibly able to do there. Oh, there we go. When did you ever see that, dude? Hellbrute, triple Terminators. All were cooked within like a second. That was sick, dude. That was way cooler. Way cooler than I expected. 2 brutes back to back. Yeah, it can happen. It can happen. In fact, if you don't run into any other Terminus during this run, I feel like that's like the worst situation, right? This is making me want to play, but work Wi-Fi, I see. Yeah, they'll catch you. They'll catch you. Don't unlock, brother. Stay locked in. That, by the way, that reinforcement call right there was such BS. Insane. Damage. Nope. Come on, servo. There we go. Okay. The Hellbrute just dangling over there. Dude, what's up, Felipe? Yeah, okay, my bad. I think normally I like shouting you guys out if you pop in and chat for the first time in the day. Felipe, I just read his chat. But yeah, what's up, Felipe? Stay locked in, brother. Uh-oh. Let's not get in front of the Dreadnought here. I just got the last heroic helmet. Dude, congratulations, Dark. Work has been non-stop today, so I will not be able to run. Oh, that's unfortunate. Just know, sending positive vibes. Dude, Reynolds, same to you, brother. Stay locked in, everyone. Stay locked in. It's good. It's good to get a full days of work in and then enjoy it with a ice cream Twix or Milky Way by accident. That's... As soon as I get off stream, I will be eating my accidentally bought ice cream. So that's going to be enjoyable. But yeah, honestly, this weekly is super fun. As soon as you can pop into it, Reynolds, you're going to have a good time with it. I like how much more fun the melee weapons that were released after launch are. Dude, honestly, fair point. Like, Omniscient Axe, even though it's, like, not the super best weapon in the game or anything like that, I still have a more fun time using this than, like, the super best weapon in the game. I was kind of just ranting about that, actually, of course. Like, I want to use Power Axe with Tech Marine, but I feel so slow with it. I genuinely can't just run everywhere. I kind of like running everywhere. Bump. Dude, can you not? Can you guys just give me a break? Let me drop the charge. Oh gosh, what just happened? Dude, oh no. Well, I can just press triangle when I need to, I guess. Major, give me a major. Nope, that is not a major. Alright. Interaction. Souls? Yeah, Souls players. Zweihander, Claymore. Definitely a good call. Very true. If we see a Judius here that's even, like, close to that, that'd be nice. Honestly, though, the melee weapons in this game, as far as, like, how satisfying they are to use, I think feel better than Souls games for the most part. Like, you gotta keep in mind, like, the combat that was in the Souls games hasn't really changed that much, right? Like, surely a Zweihander in Space Marine 2 is gonna feel better than those, or a theoretical Zweihander in Space Marine 2. Surely that will feel better than Dark Souls Zweihander, right? I would assume so. Grenades! And then hold down trigger. 1 R trigger button. Damage. Dude, wait, there's a turret here. Durr. There we go. Alright. Now we're dealing damage. Custodes? Dude, wouldn't that be too powerful? Having... Yeah, wouldn't... the Custodes, wouldn't they be too powerful? Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's crazy. I see. Alright, that makes sense. Okay. That was a good run, y'all. That was a good run. Nice. Melee damage. Honestly, this is such a good run for melee. Like, this is such a good weekly for melee. But I just can't stop using the grenade launcher. Torn on whether I want Greatsword to feel chunky or not. That makes sense. Do we want to be swift and agile and pokey slashy? Well, yeah, I would like to see the light attacks at the very least combo together, similar to the Power Axe. But it would be kind of cool if it did have like an end poke attack, like a lunge. But then like the heavy attacks could definitely feel like the Thunderhammer. Something like that, right? What's up, guys? Handshake. Yeah, I mean, dude, the idea of the two-handed greatsword does sound very powerful in general. But like, yeah, the idea would be the Thunderhammer, but a bit faster, essentially. That would be nice. But no, like, AoE slam attacks, obviously. It wouldn't be like AoE slam attacks. It would just be like a heavy slash, a heavy downward slash. But yeah, thank you guys so much for popping in here. Good run, y'all. Good run. Oh, great. Emperor Heaven is trying to boost me up there. Let's try it. Oh, no, it's just awkward looking. I thought it was going to boost me up. All right. I thought you were going to bug me out of the map or something. That would have been cooler. See you next weekly. Yep. Thank you guys so much for popping in there. That was a fun one. All right, here's the code. Hydration. Ah, there we go. All right. Yeah, we still got one spot here, interesting enough. Last one went by really fast. But yeah, feel free to pop in. Let me know if you're trying to join as well. I gotta join when I hit Prestige 4. Dude, AP Mjoller, apparently, we might be able to get this done if you're under-leveled. However, I will admit... What's up, Mayo the Godlike? What's up, Mayo? I would admit, though, if you jump in under-leveled, you're not going to get experience. So, that can be rough. That can be rough. Dark Llama about to jump in. Blockheimer is the absolute worst one. So slow, you can't even get a single ground slam combo before having to dodge. Yeah, I can see that being the case. Dark Llama. Dude, that's a clean looking Space Marine. I like that. Oh, the 7th. Or no, the 6th. Sorry. What is that, like a... Is that a, it's not a Dark Angel. Dark Angel will be 1st Legion, right? Who is the 6th Legion? I'm not good with the numbers, obviously. Space Wolves. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. I like it. That's clean. I know the 13th Legion, of course, and the 1st. And I know we don't talk about the 2nd. Or the 11th. Imagine that back-to-back Hellbrute spawn with suboptimal state and press the attack. Yeah, let's not. Let's just not. To be fair, though, there's a lot of circumstances that get switched there, you know? Like, my build's probably different. We might have a better RNG with turrets there. Dude, what's up, Lupus? You should definitely have some fun with heavy plasma fully charged while deleting Dangerous. Yeah. But right now, I'm having fun catching enemies on fire and being a Salamander Tech Marine. Plasma is fun, though. I do like Plasma. But, yeah, right now, pressing triangle is so powerful. Pressing triangle is so powerful. Ooh. Oh, man. Yeah. You forgot the team perk? Inner fire. Oh, inner fire. I see. Whatever. We're fine. We'll be good. I did the same thing on my first run. I brought battlefield repairs, and I didn't notice until like halfway. I was like, "Oh wait, this is useless," and we still won that run. That was great. That was great. What's up? Crabification Mafia. Dude, isn't there a new crab game that came out? Why does everyone love crab games? I swear, if you want to make a video game, just theme it around crabs, and genuinely, your game's going to do so well. Like, dude, if Space Marine 2 was replaced with crabs, it potentially would get, like, overwhelmingly positive reviews. I can't remember the last time I used block on anything ever since they buffed balance style. I forced myself to learn the window and speed power combo. A balance just can't be matched. Well, Reynolds, what's interesting about that is, first of all, balance is very powerful. But Reynolds, if you are using Duelist on balance right now, apparently it's not working. Apparently Duelist is not working on anything besides Argent Edge and the blocking weapons. Which has to be a bug. Crabs the video game? Get crabs now? Yeah. Block is really good in my opinion. Yeah, block is fun. And you deal more damage than base balance, and you get armor. Dude, the armor... Getting the armor back in melee combos is insanely helpful. I think that's the part about blocking that I kind of underestimate the most. Oh my gosh! Dude, I kind of wanted to melee that Neurothrop so bad, dude. It would've, oh my gosh, that was a Zoanthrope. That was clearly not a Neurothrop. What am I doing? What am I doing? Where's my turrets? Do we have a... There we go, I was about to say. Do we have scan here? I was like just begging for some deleting the Neurothrop situations. There we go. Are we good? Did we get everything else? I think we did. Nice. Okay, come on, more grenades. Yeah, this is fun. This is a good weekly, man. Duelist isn't working on balanced weapons, so what I'm hearing is thanks to the placebo effect, I'm actually God. Dude, the placebo effect has been repeated in this chat quite a bit throughout this conversation. Yes, Reynolds. Apparently, anybody who has been using Duelist with balanced weapons are much better off without it. Just simply due to the fact that it clearly doesn't work, and you clearly don't need it. So not only is the perk bad, but it's broken, which is hilarious and frustrating. Can we stop having broken perks, please? Inquisition has been informed for getting a team perk? Nah, they'll forget about it. The Duelist conversation now for me is in such a different perspective. This is becoming a topic of shame. It's really not, though. If anything, you're kind of just tanking the fact that sometimes the game just doesn't work for you as often as you want it to. You're kind of just tanking the problems. That's been a theme for me today, to be honest. Frankly put, sometimes roadblocks are just that. They just block you for a second, and then you just move on. There's nothing you can do. Besides, you know, hey, this roadblock is there. Next time, I guess I'll avoid it. Or, hey, devs, your roadblock only works for Arch and Edge and blocking weapons. Why is that the case? Or wait, I guess thematically it would whatever, dude. You guys get what I'm saying. Whatever, dude. All right, running attack. Nice, dude. Omniscient Axe is so good, especially when the enemies have 70% less health. Oh boy. Dude, Biovores? These are the first Biovores of today. Boom. Dude, oh no. Oh gosh. Dude, the turret just like no diff this Biovore here. And they were in Sentry too. I do hear another one, I think. Or did we get it? It ran away, so I'm not 100% sure. No. Surely. Oh gosh. Surely it's around here still, right? Oh yeah, there it is. It was there for a second. Come to find out, placebo. Yeah. I could have swore Duelist was my main, was my multi-melta parried were so crispy. Yeah, you guys are good. Turns out balance parries don't really need Duelist. Well, they kind of do, to be honest. Duelist has always been kind of weird. Duelist has always been kind of weird. Alright, yep. This is good. Alright, let's get over here, come on. Ammo. Volkite. The mighty laser pointer. Dude, Volkite would probably be really good here. Holy cow, Dragon Raw. Thank you so much for the super chat, brother. What's a good loadout perk-wise for a heavy Melta player? Funny you asked that. Definitely don't pick up Duelist. Do you have any videos up for stuff like that? I mean, I do. Fair question. When it comes to multi-Melta heavy specifically, I have... Dude, I should put my true solos in a playlist. By the way, love your videos. Dude, Dragon Raw, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much for popping in here. Thank you for chatting. Hopefully you can get into some games if you can. Run that multi-Melta heavy. All right, so when it comes to multi-Melta heavy, I think having something like additional supplies is good. I definitely think, obviously, the multi-Melta heavy perks that are included in the build, they do have, like, heavy does have a multi-Melta perk to pick, so definitely pick that up. I do think Wrath of the Imperium is fun too, because that means your shield can, you know, basically explode, which is nice because you're going to be in close range quite a bit. I do think the other signature that also does damage in close range with multi-Melta heavy is fun. But yeah, feel free to look up Yeertski, Yeertski True Solo Heavy, probably. I think that's the Multi-Melta Heavy build that I use. But you could also just look up Yeertski Heavy Multi-Melta. You'll probably find like 10 videos, maybe even more, of me just using the Heavy Multi-Melta. In PvP as well, probably. Yeah, I was thinking about realigning my playlist to be a little bit more accurate. That would be cool, like a True Solo playlist, Vanguard playlist, Sniper playlist, TAC Marine playlist. I definitely think I'm going to do that now. Definitely, thank you so much for the super chat, man. I appreciate it. I tried Multi-Melta True Solo, was getting beaten up, so seemingly, as of right now, I can only do True Solo Absolutes with Vanguard. So for me, I was going through Decapitation, obviously. Always one of the best True Solos to get, like, a test run in. But for me... Oh, geez, hold on. I gotta sneeze real quick. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Anyway, for me, with the True Solo run on Decapitation with Multi-Melta Heavy, there is a part of RNG. Mostly open-fielded Neurothropes. You don't even have to worry about Zoanthropes that much because you can actually get kind of close to them. But if there's a Neurothrope that is spamming AoEs, and in order to get damage on it, you kind of need to position yourself in risky scenarios for too long, which is mainly the difference between Zoanthropes, that's where the RNG with Multi-Melta Heavy can go poorly. Simply put, that's a bad matchup. Basically. So if you run into Neurothropes with Multi-Melta Heavy, make sure it's indoors to the best of your ability. Because, yeah, just getting closer is going to help out a lot. The Carnifex wasn't too bad. Basically just... Wait, Dark Llama? Dark Llama, do you have heals? Nah, yeah, get that Dark Llama. You inspired me to try my first True Solo because I saw the one you uploaded the other day. Oh, yeah, the True Solo Tech Marine where I'm just kind of like rolling around on the ground the entire time. Dude, bless you. Thank you, Air Force. What's up, Air Force? Thank you for popping in chat. You have 10 videos minimum of running Multi-Melta. My boy yearned for the flame. Dude, yeah, the Multi-Melta runs are always like, heavy, put up 40,000 damage. And it's true. He does do that. But, like, yeah, not every build can do that. So it's like, yeah, it's worthy of... the keyword there, I guess. But it is genuinely always like that. Multi-Melta Heavy put up the most damage I have ever seen. It just has a very aggressive counter from the enemy side. Not to mention, if you want to talk about chaos and Terminators catching you without a shield, hello. You can definitely bring that up as well. Because, yeah, Terminators with the Gatling guns, you know? Multi-Melta's not going to have the range to help you get contested health back for that. Pretty much. So you need to make sure you have shield for Terminators. Simply just walk up in front of them then, at that point. Alright. Yep, no Guardian Relic. Ooh, Mayo. What happened, Mayo? You good? Everyone's good? I ran into one Extremist and then kind of just kept going. My bad. Dealt with 2 Chaos Spawn, though, so that's always good. Wrath of the Imperium would be significantly better if any knockdown didn't turn off your Halo for some reason. Yeah, it is kind of risky. The Multi-Melta is what circumvents that, though, effectively, as long as you have ammo, of course. Anything that's close enough to knock you down, you should be able to take out quicker than it should be able to take you out. It depends, obviously, but for the most part, that's true. Anticipation. You gotta anticipate around your class's weakness, essentially. Like, Tech Marine is probably the most aggressive example of that. Where if you literally get caught without servo, or if an enemy catches you without you running towards them first, miss a shot, I guess. I don't know. Normally, that's not even that big of a deal. Missing parries, I guess. But that's kind of just blanket statement for everybody. But for Tech Marine specifically, you want to make sure you plan ahead. Heavy can kind of not do that, but still, in true solos, you need to plan ahead anyway. Dude, what's up? Blake Reed, I hope I gave you a shout out last time you chatted, man. Just covering my bases there. Tried my true solo yesterday. The first true solo, Vanguard Fencing Chainsaw, was actually going really well until it aggressively wasn't. Yep, Zoanthrope spawns. Dude, Blake, what primary did you have? Dude, yeah, getting mismatched on Zoanthropes is genuinely some of the most frustrating true solo experiences. That's why I feel like the crack grenade sometimes is more important, just because of that matchup. Just because, like, yeah, dude, I just don't like Zoanthropes pick up the crack grenade, you know? Oh, boy. Alright. Did we already deal with 2 Terminus here? To be completely honest, I have not been paying attention. I kind of just delete whatever is in front of me here now. Oh, that's definitely Terminator. Dude, can you just... Oh, gosh. Come on, get over here. Nice. Boom, boom. There we go. Tactical with Emperor's Vengeance, Deathwatch, Secure Stockpile, and Argent Edge. What class weakness? You know what, though? If I try to theorize one, let me try to think. Hold on. You have Secure Stockpile, you have Argent Edge. Argent Edge is really good. Frankly put, like, yeah, you shouldn't even really struggle with the Argent Edge parry window if you have that much firepower. Because potentially there shouldn't be any enemies to stack on top of each other. You should be clearing out enemies so fast that it doesn't matter. That's interesting. Yeah, and then you have Grenade Launcher. It's not even... If you're using the Pyro Blaster, I could say, hey, Pyro Blaster can't regenerate contested health as fast. But frankly put, yeah, the Deathwatch is just going to be able to do that immensely. You're going to be able to regenerate contested health incredibly easy. Emperor's Vengeance. Well, you know what? The only weakness here is technically, like, a design choice. Is just the fact that grenades, like, they're hard to regenerate. That's pretty much it. But Tactical can still make that work. Secure Stockpile simply just gives you too much firepower to play around it. Yeah, there's not really a class weakness. Dude, you don't have healing, but yeah, again, like, that's like the only weakness is Tactical doesn't have healing. And genuinely, if Tactical had healing, it would be way too strong. Theoretically, it would be the strongest class in the game. Triple Bivor's Nightmare Fuel. Yeah, we had double Bivor here. That wasn't too bad. What did I join in on? Argent Edge is literally just block parry window. Yeah, it kind of is, right? Getting the triple Bivor spawn is Nightmare Scenario. Yeah. Dude, yeah. Exactly. Triple Bivor's insanely rough for true solos. Yeah, no problem, Dragon Raw. No problem. Ammo Instigator has literally more than twice the ammo for of the other variants, and I doubt the other two deal as much damage. Ammo Instigator, twice as much ammo with Vanguard is really a good idea. I can see that being a fair way to do that. That makes sense. Definitely makes sense. I like the 5-round burst instigator, but honestly, the ammo issues with it can be pretty aggressive. So unless you're playing around melee like most of the time in a true solo, the 5-round burst instigator might not be the best choice. I will say though, the 5-round burst instigator does feel really good. But it's not really super accurate. And sometimes it can be awkward against Terminators, like every bolt weapon. So, like, to be completely honest, I'm not too sure the 5-round Instigator is the most consistent, I would say. Dude, was that one-shot? Did this one-shot all the discs? Oh, hello, get over here. Yeah, that is. I'm parrying Disc Shaman with a grenade launcher. Okay. Yeah, fine, I'll use Servo. I'm using Servo. Get out of my face! I have stim, right? Yep. DPS is more important than ammo to an extent. Infinite ammo wouldn't help you if you can only use auto bolt rifle. Unless you're playing tactical. If you're playing tactical with the auto bolt rifle and you have infinite ammo, hey, you can pick up more damage on executions, right? Auto bolt rifle might actually be good then. Infinite ammo, more damage on executions, bolt rifle. What's up, Tarbers? It's Wednesday, my dudes. Is this stratagem? Is this a stratagem or normal operation? What's up, Caleb? This is stratagem. Dude, oh my gosh! This is stratagems. Dude, can I get behind the wall, please? There we go. Dude, I have no grenades. Ah, that's why. Yeah, that's why I was confused with that encounter. But yeah, this is the hard weekly. These are hard weekly stratagems. Oh my gosh! What? Come on. There we go. There we go. That was funny. Odd situation there. Tactical already has infinite ammo? Yeah, kind of, right? Kind of. He really does, though. It is genuinely so efficient. Vanguard with ammo regeneration would be such a problem for heretics. Yeah, dude. I kind of floated the idea of Prestige 5 the other day. I forgot what discussion it was about. But it did revolve around giving class perks that are genuinely overpowered. And yeah, like Vanguard getting ammo regeneration was an idea. If you're level 150, you deserve ammo regeneration on Vanguard. You played a lot of this game. The devs should respect your ammo economy a little bit more. Just essentially. It's a joke, but it does kind of work out that way. Like, why not? Why not give ammo regeneration to Vanguard, you know? If you're level 150. Kind of crazy. Dude, okay. We've gotten so many runs done in 2 hours. We're still here. We're still here for another hour at least. On my way to the eye appointment. Already mad, dude. Fizz. Lock in, brother. Lock in. Time to get the contacts. It'll be a quick one, brother, hopefully. Could be doing literally anything else. My game crashed? What? Dark? Dude, Dark Llama, I really hope that's not the case. Hopefully you got your rewards. Holy cow, that's unfortunate. Dark Llama. Dude, Dark Llama, if you don't have your rewards, let me know in chat. Maybe we can get you into another run. That is so unfortunate. I want Adrenaline Rush as a prestige perk on tactical. It can be nerfed version, like 3%. Yeah, even that would be more than enough. Prestige 5 tactical with Adrenaline Rush would be great. Dude, respect. Mayo. Oh, and, dude, Dark Llama. Yes, but it was fun. Nice. Okay, so... yeah, I hope you got your... Dark Llama, here is a handshake through the screen. There you go. Hopefully you got your resources and everything. Ammo regen for Heavy? I mean, Heavy does have ammo regeneration. It's just for extremists, though. Oh! Yeah, what am I doing? Hold on. Almost just randomly queued. J, Y, X, V, Y. There you go. Hydration. Heavy should have intimidating aura. I'd imagine it would be bugged at this point. I'd imagine it would be bugged. All right. Who do we got here? Tarbers. Sin Doggy 420. What's up, Tarbers? Yes, of course. Dark Angels, as always. Nice to see you. Big handshake here. Boom. Bugged. Oh, intimidating aura on heavy? I mean, that doesn't work. It's not a thing. But I'm saying it would be bugged because duelist does not work on heavy at the moment. I'm not going to make it because my game is acting terribly right now. That's unfortunate. Why does it take 30 minutes to get into the battle barge? Hey, dude, RX Goon, don't worry, brother. We will get you in. We will be here for another hour. Holy cow. Look at this bulwark. I like it. I like it. All right, let's go. Let's go. Death Company heavy. Yeah, good choice. Dark Llama. As far as what happened with the DC on my end, I got to the battle barge and you just dropped. So I assumed that was the disconnection. Yeah, I didn't get any other disconnections on my end really. Like, yes, simply put, your name just dropped away from the matchmaking. I think, yeah, that was just the disconnection. Copying the Kratos scene from God of War, Saber Interactive. Give me the Stormbolter and my money is yours. Nah, dude, I swear. First of all, hopefully we don't have to pay for the Stormbolter. However, I would. However, I would. I'll get the Year 3 season pass for the Stormbolter, right? This game is making me mad right now. RX Goon! Don't worry, brother. Be patient. We'll be here. Probably because I don't use the 33% execution perk. Yeah, that can steal a lot of execution sometimes. Dude, I feel like sometimes I don't even want to execute the enemy. I just want to kick it. I just want to kick the enemy. I don't even want to execute it. Poor Vanguard. Sometimes they're just trying to deal damage. They don't even want the executions. Oh, Discord. I do not have a Discord. It's a lot to manage. It's a lot easier for me just to manage, you know, the conversations in YouTube, essentially. Why would we have to pay for a weapon? Nah, we shouldn't. We won't. It's just, you know, that's just how bad we want the Stormbolter. Death Company don't do heavy Marines. They are peeps overtaken by rage, mostly assault and some tactical. They tend to just roar and YOLO. I mean, that's how I feel like when I'm playing multi-melta heavy. That's kind of how I feel like when I'm playing the multi-melta. Right now, I do not feel like I'm doing any roars, though. Dude, the Adeptus Mechanicus Dawn of War 4 trailer looks so good. Don't tempt them on what? Selling weapons? Yeah. I don't think they would. I do not think they would. If they add lightning claws, I will pay for it. Yeah, see, exactly. Like, that is one thing they could definitely add for money that people would 100% pay for. Even if it was free. People want lightning claws. I actively try to leave my teammates' targets alone and still sometimes grapple targeting decides to steal. Yeah, that's true.
Your stratagems are ingeniously devised, Lorian.
Very, very true. Give me them claws. What do y'all think of the new Siege updates coming? Dude, potentially Siege mode can be like the most fun mode in the game. And it's going to be fun to switch things up from stratagems. Since we've been playing stratagems for like multiple months. It's going to be fun to switch things up, basically. I think that works. Running. Let's get over to the turret. The Emperor used lightning claws? I thought he had the fire sword that he gave to Gilliman. That's interesting. I think I'm just referring to the Sanguinius illustration, right? I don't know. Dude, I need to check out those Emperor's lightning claws. The only time I really see the Emperor reference nowadays, Bioboard, is in his throne. Dude, he's on fire. By the way, don't servo Bioboards like I did there when they're stationary like that. It doesn't really work. I just need to catch them on fire, though. That should work. However, I have seen turrets take out Century Bioboards, which is funny. Not too sure how accurate that is, but yeah, it works. Moodless Beast sounds... Yeah, like... in Siege mode, the Vortex Beast is going to be insane. Like, 100% agree with that. Siege mode Vortex Beast is going to be pretty bad to deal with. Apparently, there won't be any executions on that, which is fine, I think. For the most part. Catching. Nice. Alright, running. Dude, we're getting there. We're getting there. If Emperor had lightning claws, then I want them to. It's good enough for Emperor. It's good enough for me. Yeah. But we have to admit, we would not be getting Gilliman's flaming sword in this game, probably. Could you imagine, though, if we did? How strong do you think... Wait, genuinely, we could fantasize about it, because how strong do you think the power sword would be if you could simply just catch enemies on fire with it? That would be actually kind of crazy. Add Biotitan fight the siege. Oh my gosh. It would be kind of cool to actually fight the Biotitan, but it does kind of sound like a boss that's like too powerful. The Helldrake boss fight the siege. But yeah, the Biotitans, all that objective stuff would be rough. Tarbur's disconnected. Tarbers, are you in chat? Ah, I see. We do have a bit of a discrepancy with ping here. All right, guys. I can do this really quick. Or is he joining back in? He is. To be fair, he is a Siege friend. Or, sorry, a Steam friend of mine. Maybe he can just pop back in. Nah, dude. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, we got a random with us. Tarbers, are you in chat, brother? Okay, that might be a little unfair for a reinforcement call. First of all, I didn't even know they came out that way. I don't even think it would be OP. Sword with fire damage over time would be strong, but not stupid strong. I mean, yeah, fair. I mean, I'd imagine Gilliman's sword would be hitting a little bit harder, but yeah, I mean, theoretically, if the power sword had like a Pyro-Blaster effect on it, it would probably still be one of the best weapons in the game, though, right? Dude, no! Why? Everyone's, like, joining and disconnecting. Hopefully we're fine here. We have a level 0 with us. What? Is he walking around? Do we see him? Oh, yeah. We have a level 0 with us with secure stockpile. They are tactical. They are tactical.
This is the best chance we can give the Cadians to control this sector.
If anything, the power axe needs some kind of damage over time. The DPS when enemies aren't attacking you is pretty bad. Yeah, that's like melee. Kind of how melee is. Tarbers, I can join back in. All right, Tarbers, we're gonna. Ah, man. Yeah, we did get a random joining here. Unfortunately, I think I need to set it to private. And honestly, I can't kick this guy on stream, right? Tarbers, we'll get you back in, brother. Tarbers, I'll make sure we get you back in. Next run, though, obviously. Unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, unless this guy starts, like, I don't know, going AFK, probably not a good reason to kick him. The low levels have even gotten into Yeertski's stream. Okay, to be fair, level 0 is not achievable. This guy's definitely level 25 at the very least. Hopefully he's Prestige 4 or something. But yeah, it doesn't really matter. No sweat with the random I play every week, you're right. Gilman has the sword, Lion has the shield, next Dorn with Emperor's lightning claws. Deep Rock Rogue Core's narrated trailer came out some hours ago. Gonna watch that? Dude, I'm excited for that. I played Deep Rock like a fair amount ago. It's been a while though. It has been a while. Oh my gosh. Damage, damage. Nice. Deep Rock was fun though. Deep Rock does genuinely remind me about this game sometimes. or vice versa. This game reminds me about Deep Rock. Obviously because of the 4 the Emperor calls. Dude, wait, I picked up ammo box and it didn't give me... Uh-oh. Dude, I don't have... Oh, gosh. Well, whatever. We're just gonna have to spray and pray with the heavy bolt rifle. Okay. Ammo box. There we go. Now I picked it up. Boom, grenade. Dude, banner. Yes. There we go. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Even the random who is not listening to me right now. Yeah, I gotta put it on private. So if anyone disconnects, we can simply just re-invite them. Just add a salamander magma blade to make it less OP. Okay, that sounds amazing. Yeah. Yeah, do that. Gonna have to wait for console's release? Dude, wow. I genuinely thought Deep Rock Galactic would have been on console. Didn't actually have any performance issues on Disruption myself today. Well, that's good. I mean, seemingly sometimes it's just ping, like, crashing out. Did you know the real endgame is character customization? Yeah, I keep having ideas that I want to tweak with the Salamander Tech Marine, but I keep forgetting to do that. I need to switch the pauldron trim. I want the black pauldron here to have the green trim, and then I want the green pauldron here to have the black trim. Rogue Core. Oh, that I just assumed Deep Rock Galactic. That was like an expansion. Oh, Rogue Core. Oh, brand new game, I guess. I ordered some Firstborn Marine models from a recaster and it just left. Oh, nice. 4 months ago, I see. Oh, geez. Yeah, sometimes that kind of makes me nervous about buying things online. But yeah, doesn't it take a long time for those? It's not like customized. All right, we're pushing through. Follow the dreadnought. Yep, we're getting the ammo. We're making it through. Turn off the servo. Okay, we're here. What's up, Fuso? Hope you're doing well today. Okay. You think they'll ever let other classes, other than the Tech Marine, be able to use the Omniscion Axe? I'd love for the Assault to be able to rock that bad boy. Could you imagine the Assault class just running through like this? On one hand, I think that would be cool. On the other hand, it's a bit more unique for the Assault class to just use his jetpack, right? But yeah, I gotta agree. It would look very cool to use the Omniscion Axe in midair. Big slam. That would be fun. Definitely unlikely, but that would be fun. Oh yeah, we here? We already ran into one terminus, right? Did we deal with the Neurathro up here too? Nah, I don't know. Everything's gonna blend together. Uh-oh. Wait, what do we have here? Damage? I'm just gonna catch everything on fire that I can see. Boom, grenade. Turret. Yeah, the lore is going to limit a fair amount of weapon choices. Dude, turret's still activated, right? Yeah, we should be good here. Hello, guys. Oh my gosh! There was a canister up there. There was a canister. I chucked out a grenade. And it backfired pretty hard. Dude. Grenades over there. Dude, no way. Oh my gosh. I guess I'm throwing grenades over here. Wait, I can use this to protect myself in a way. Yep. There we go. Now I can just roll away. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. Play walls! Big parry! Damage! Boom! There we go. I still did not even have a grenade there. There we go. Oh my gosh. That works. Holy cow. Hellbrute jump scared? Yes. Yes, it was. Okay. Yep, turret. Boom. Here we go. Damage, damage. Okay, I think we're good here. Good stuff, good stuff. Yeah, no other terminus. I think we're fine. Yeah, it would be kind of cool to see an Omni-Scion Axe on the Assault class, but it would, yeah, it would kind of not make sense 100%. Calgar can have his gauntlets. Calgar can have whatever he wants, effectively. Dude, unfortunate. I already moved on. I can't get that stim. But they are his gauntlets anyway, though, I'm pretty sure. Like, he has a unique set. Yes. Chapter masters can get wacky with it. Yeah. Back in 3rd edition, you could equip a Tech Marine in a command squad with pretty much any weapon and equipment in the armory to a limit of 100 points. 3rd edition. Holy cow. That does sound fun. I wish we had that as like a condition. Like anything goes. Pick whatever you whatever weapon you want on any class. However, I imagine there'd be some bugs. Probably. What's up, Hensler? Yeah, I'm looking for more Tech Marine cosmetics as well, brother. I cannot wait. I have been keeping an eye out for things I want to see on Tech Marine. Most of it is pauldrons, though. Like, the thing is, the chest pieces... Like, the chest pieces for Tech Marine are going to be, like, okay, because... Like, I feel like Tech Marine chest pieces have to be unique. Oh my gosh, dude, damage. I'm so dead. Yep. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I don't know how I didn't get armor from that. That's crazy. I think I got jumped on, didn't I? I don't know. Whatever. Dude, dodging. They're not really jumping at me. There we go. Now I can do melee. Yeah, melee's going to do more than enough here. Oh, come on. Ammo boxes. Dodging. Servo. Okay, where is the interact? See, I should be able to interact on my side, but for whatever reason, it's pointing them to interactions on my teammate's side. Like, I should be able to interact down here. Oh, no, it's just showing me that side completely, I guess. Okay, sure. Sure, I'll go over there. We're running. Dude, what's up, Dr. Phil? We're going to be eating good with the upcoming patch. Yep. 100% true. True and factual. Yeah, dude, it shows both teammates at the same, I guess. Oh, no, that's 3 out of 3, though. We're good. Our tactical ruined my aura farming against 2 Terminators? Oh no. Oh, Jose, yeah, you're playing the Bulwark right now. Aura farming on 2 Terminators. Power Sword for tactical? Yep. Dude, look at all this ammo. Holy cow. It's so fun seeing all the loot there. Yeah, we're moving. We're right here. Interaction. Damage. Dude, maybe the black trim would look good on the legs as well. Maybe. Grenades, even more grenades. Dude, get out of my face. Yeah, there we go. That's some good damage. Did anyone else get an interruption on stream? Yeah, feel free to let us know in chat if you got an interruption, y'all. I had to put away my sniping dueling tactical build to do this weekly. Yeah, no headshots is rough. Heavy with heroic plasma was pretty effective. It is. It is very effective. Insanely effective, some would say. Yep, yep, yep. That's good. Oh, man. Dude, we are steam rolling enemies today. It's so much fun. Steam rolling enemies. Steam rolling through, some would say. Everything's overpowered here. 18 items, let's go. Dude, good run, guys. Good run, y'all. All right. No blue Doritos. Move. Yep, move on menus. Dude, what up? We gotta do the handshake. I'm for the Emperor, nobody in front of me right now. Setting up the handshake. Setting it up. We're here. Oh no, game bugged out? Oh gosh. Alright. Well, I'll keep it up until you get in the lobby. I'll keep the handshake shaking. Well, potential handshake. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm going to try to put it on private this time in case anyone bugs out. We can just simply invite them back in. Should be the best way to do that. The first Calgar model ever made was modeled sitting down on his throne. Oh, that's cool. I haven't seen that one. Dude, what's up? Bert to Rodriguez. What's up, Bert? Bertie. What's up, Bertie? How you doing, brother? Green armor and red black pack suits better on the Tech Marine Salamander, and orange flame trim. Oh, right. I did kind of forget about the flame trim. Good call. All right. Well, let me do the... Yeah, dude. Oh, man. Dude, Sin Doggy, it does seem like it's a bit laggy here, brother. It didn't crash. It's just a gray screen? Oh, interesting. Well, it gives me a second to do some quick adjustments. Nothing too substantial. Just a quick adjustment here. Corvus Black, yeah, probably. And... Oh, that's Abandoned Black. Wait, Black Templar? Am I confusing something? Where's Abandoned Black? Alright, we're just gonna have to tank it. Green? No, I need the Pauldron. Right there, yeah. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. All right. Oh, dang. Dude, Jose, I don't know what's going on, but it is taking a bit. So I'm going to give you a handshake through the screen here, brother. We're going to have to bring in some players. Handshake for the bulwark. There we go. All right. I'm sorry that, yeah, I'm not too sure what's going on with connections like that nowadays. Abandon? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, my bad. There's no N. Yeah. I kind of just auto-corrected in my brain, but, yep. That's what happens. Okay, anyway. X S2 YK. There we go. Hopefully this works out. I will put it on private, I guess. I guess I can do that during the mission, though. Oh, gosh. Okay. Yeah, you guys popped in very quick. Nice. Librarian and Gummy. What's up, guys? They could give Assault and Bulwark a true ranged option and Heavy a true melee option simply by adding a hybrid right-hand Bolt Storm Gauntlet. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Already full? Yeah, dude, I don't know what happened. Like, sometimes it genuinely takes a bit for people to jump in, and then sometimes it does not. What's up, Electroluminescent Librarian? Looking good as always, brother. Gummy, we're getting in here. What's up, guys? Alright, so now the way I'm going to do this is turn on private settings. Sure, bots, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's not going to give us an option here anyway. So now if anyone disconnects, we can simply just get them back in. Or we can at least get somebody back in who is in chat, you know? So that's good. Big handshakes. Ah, the voice lines, let's go! Black Templar voice lines. That's sweet. Oh gosh, okay. Ah, dang. I am kind of losing track of time a little bit. So what time is it? 11:08. Oh, geez. This might be last run, but with that said, depending on how today goes, I might be able to just run it back tonight, but we'll see. Ah, jeez, dude, I did not. Yeah, because honestly, I kind of want to do some research for the discussion video. We'll see. Ah, jeez, dude. Yeah, the whole duelist discussion kind of wants me to, yeah, the whole duelist discussion, I kind of want to double check some information on that. Will you be playing with viewers again sometime soon? It was the first chance I had to play with you, and I missed it because of my failing eyes. Oh yeah, because of the contacts. Yeah, so we're probably gonna run it back either later tonight, or I can see me doing the weeklies again this weekend. We have been doing weekend streams, so even if it's not the weekly, we have been doing weekend streams at the very least. If I have energy to run it back tonight, I definitely will. I kind of lost track of time there. Jeez, yeah. I planned on like a 3-hour stream today, and yeah, now I have to double check. I gotta cross my I's and check my T's in the discussion video today, because we talk about a handful of different bugs, so I'm not too sure what is like overlapping with each other either. We don't, yeah, there's a lot to talk about today that's like bugs people don't really know about. Seemingly everyone's kind of caught up with the duelist stuff. Oh my gosh, kind of. And it's still just as confusing, so yeah, want to make sure I double check that. I'm gonna go down here to see if I have turret. Yeah, I have turret. Let's get over here. Dude, no, I just wanted... Dude. I just wanted to stop. Wait, that's interesting, though. At least I got the input on that. Oh my gosh, guys, Oh! Guys, I figured this out. Whoa! Hello. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I was about to say, you're probably going down. You need to make sure you hit somebody's with this and then just leave go of the R1. That's why it's confusing to talk about or type, because you hold R1 for the run. But if you want the stab move, you only need to hit enemies during that run. You get an extra stab for each enemy you hit, and in order to get the move to activate, you simply just leave go of R1. Guys, it took me months. It took me months to learn that. I am so happy right now. Bet that and cross my T's and dot my I's. I knew what you meant, though. Yeah, I know. Yeah, sometimes when I catch myself being, like, wrong about an analogy, I just stick with it. I told you how to poke with the axe like 5 streams ago. I know, but I was confused because when you guys are saying hold R1, I think you're trying to talk about this attack. Like, it didn't really occur to me. Like, the run itself is the hold R1. Holy cow, get out of my way. Yeah, you simply just need to leave go. See, that's why, like, you're describing it correctly, but in my brain, it processes in a wrong way, and I need, like, a muscle memory to, like, understand. But now I got it. Now I got it. Because I did it accidentally enough times to the point where I actually, like, caught what I was, like, actually, like, pressing. Oh my gosh, hello. Yeah. I want to stop using the word actually. I was able to catch it, which is nice. Oh boy, we're moving. Finally, though, oh my gosh, it finally occurred to me. Holy cow. We're rolling out of the way here. Dude, if I can get, like, come on, land, and leave that Majoris right there. Come on. No, I got greedy. That would be fun, though, to get, like, the triple attack going on the Neurithrope. But I would need enemies on the way there. So, if you have enemies in your way, you're better off not doing the running attack. Well, no, you're better off not doing this. If you have enemies in your way, oh my gosh. Well, this is bad. Okay. Big parry. Big parry. No, hip fire for... Yeah, okay, here we go. Now we have enemies... Okay, no, they're all gone now. This is going to be harder to explain when enemies go down that fast. It's based on run distance. Well, for me, it felt like if you hit, like, one enemy, you only do one poke. So if you hit 2 enemies, you do 2 pokes. Okay, well, it is based on run distance, you're right. I think it could be based on both, right? Also, the poke doesn't work on Gaunts, only Majoris and above. Okay, good call. Because that's exactly what I just saw, I guess. Okay, Sushi, yeah, I'm going to keep an eye. I'm going to keep an eye on this, man. Because this is very interesting. That attack is pretty devastating. Based on run distance, if it doesn't flash once, you'll just do a leap. Okay, like the weapon flashes? Oh, I see it. Okay, you're talking about... Okay, I see it. Well, wow, it's pretty fast, though. Wait, okay, so that doesn't... There we go. Yep, there we go. I see it. I see what you're talking about. Oh, it kind of, like, flashes on and off, though. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, look, it kind of flashes on and off. But obviously, since I'm not hitting any enemies, it's not doing the poke. However, if I press R1, that's its own poke. Dude, what's up, iDog Mental? Weekly is Grenade Heaven? Yes, it is. Yeah, see, that's running attacks. Okay, oh, jeez. Yeah, I need like a Majoris to test this out on, right? Yep, probably. All right, we're dealing damage. We're dealing damage. Nice. Sweet. If you see the tip of the axe flash blue once, it'll poke once, flash twice, poke twice. So that's how you I see. So that's how you're able to gauge the distance. Wow, yeah, I was not going to get that. I was not going to get that. Damage, damage. Still gaunts around me. Boom. Come on, take him out. Grenades. Whoop. Boom. Okay, so I'm thinking if we do a weekend stream, we're probably just going to run back to weekly. Seemingly. For anybody who was not able to catch it. And otherwise, I will also do a stream tonight, but I'm not sure if that's... Again, that's based on my energy. Based on my getting over a sickness energy. Yeah, I think I need, like, tougher enemies to fully test this out. 3 flashes basically instantly puts a Majoris into incapacitation. Since it does, like, 70, then 80, then 90 damage. Alright, yeah, it's like... It can turn into a one-shot. Dude, that would be fun to line up on an Extremist if possible. Hey, I was the tactical in your previous game. It was fun running into you. My bad for taking your viewer spot. Dude, Red'll call, no problem. Red, dude, no problem, buddy. Thank you so much for, you know, being a good teammate. Thank you for stopping in chat. Thank you for stopping the stream, letting me know what's up. But nah, it's all good. It's all good, man. I understand the situation. It doesn't stagger, so you still have to parry? Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, happy noob. When it comes to, like, recording gameplay and stuff, sometimes, you know, it's like trial and error. You just gotta see what works and what doesn't. Yeah, seemingly everyone's getting sick. It is the sick season. Dude, I'm so happy I understand the running attacks better now. Oh, man, that's cool. That's cool. Okay. All right, let's yeah, I think we're good. There's nothing here. If I can find opportunities for this, I'm definitely going for it, though. Don't feel bad. I play every week. All my currencies are maxed out. I'm just here for fun. Yeah, dude, it does feel good, though. It always feels good to help people out with the weeklies. But, yeah, true. My currencies are maxed out as well. And, yeah, Tarbers, it's like disconnections are unfortunate. We all bask in the grandfather's pestilent gifts. I always get sick every time I consider starting a Death Guard army. Yeah, now that... Oh, my gosh. Holy... Connection situation. Damage, damage. Oh, here's a perfect moment. Hopefully if I can... Oh, no, I did press R1 again there. I was kind of nervous because I didn't think... Oh, gosh, hold on. Get out of my way. Oh, there it is. Oh, I broke the shield. That was 100% like designed, though. Oh, gosh. Wait, Bulwark has heals. Let me just pick this up then. Boom. That was one stab, though, unfortunately. It was only one hit with the Omniscion Axe. Boom. Okay, ammo. Yeah, honestly, corruption kind of got in my way there. But, dude, I definitely had that sorcerer. Is the sorcerer still alive? No, we got it. Okay, sweet. That's sweet. Armor. They need to add some left shoulder pieces? Yeah, they do. Yes, they do. Ah, no Guardian Relic. Only 2 heroics left for me to get? Which 2 heroics, Lupus? Weekly today is fun? Weekly today is very fun. That's why I'm thinking about doing a run back with it. However, I will admit, if I do the weeklies in the weekend, I'm not too sure you guys are going to need help with it. At that point, you guys probably did it. I finally cleared out the heroic store today. Feels weird to just throw away blue Doritos. Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? To be honest, meleeing the sorcerer with the shield up isn't that bad. You don't even get damage, you just get corruption, and you break all the shield. Yeah, that's true. Definitely true. Grenade, can I get the grenade up? Yeah, nice. I did get it up the level. Oh gosh, I didn't really hit anything though. Running attack. Ah, yeah, it's all good. We're taking things out so fast. Getting the triple poke isn't the most convenient, but dude, in other missions, I'm gonna bring that out. Has anyone ever talked about it? I'm surprised that video didn't come into my recommendations. Hey, I heard you talking about the Omniscient axe and the triple poke. Here's the video for you. Like, hello? Chainsword and Instigator. Oh, for the last? Yeah. They're fun, though. They're definitely fun, but yeah, sometimes they can feel inconvenient because, A, Duelist does not work with balanced parries. Which is unfortunate. Okay. Yeah, we're moving. Okay, interaction. Dude, we're in such a good spot with Tech Marine on this run. Gene Seed! Dude, I will admit, though, I kind of want to see Bulwark get some heals, man. I gotta man, I should have just gave the stim to the Bulwark. Ah, they're fine. Yeah, it's a stim shot anyway. I still low-key like original stims more. Yeah, if we're going by the rule of drip, that means the Bulwark should be fine. Dude, holy cow, we're just throwing a whole bunch. Oh my gosh. Dude, I gotta send some grenades over there to, like, stun the Terminator. Okay, never mind. He just got deleted. Oh, stim. No, Bulwark, that's for you. Ah, okay. Bulwark, that's for you, brother. Okay, we're running. Ah, darn. No enemies here. Wait, Sushi, if you're still here, if I hit Gaunts with the axe, that is building up the pokes, right? Pretty sure. The game really lags that bad. I have Ethernet cable with 1K Mbps. Wait, hold on. You're lagging with Ethernet? Oh, I do get a ping right now. Or I'm getting, yeah, a ping issue. Sounds like lag. Oh my gosh, hold on. What's going on here? We still here? Sometimes the game just doesn't register things yeah, just properly. Yeah, sometimes that's the case. As you saw with the connection issue right there, that can just happen. I mean, the ping we have right now isn't the best, but it's fine. Yeertski, if I didn't know your nickname, I wouldn't have found you because it tries to correct the teriyaki. Yeah. Yep. Yes, it does. Dude, what? Wait, what's going on here? Oh, dude. That turret's not even activated, guys. Right? Oh, no. Who are you guys fighting? Yeah, you're fighting Tyranids, I think. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh, guys. I'm dealing with... Yep. I got a lag right there, and nothing went well since then. I went for the interaction. It wasn't working. And then I went for the parry. It wasn't working because of the lag. Yep, it happens. It happens. Big parry. Dude, to be fair though, we've been fine with lag the entire run, so that's fine. Dude, can you not? No, can you please stop it? The turret should get him. Yep, there we go. Game has some stuttering for me for a couple weeks now. Comes and goes. Servers are dusty. They save money on cleaning or something. Yeah, I'm not sure. The servers really are inconsistent. Sometimes there's a point where servers are great, and then sometimes there's a point where maintenance maybe messed something up. Here, though, I think it's just inconsistent. Ooh! Heal the mortal wound! Dude, look at that Terminator! Can I get a grenade over there? Dude, come on. Definitely can get a grenade over there. No way, I missed all of them? That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Okay, because I thought I was tripping. I ran some games today, and they are not feeling the same way as it was yesterday. There was maintenance. There was maintenance recently. Big parry. Yep. Yep. After my last run, I'm going back to the Astartes Overhaul for Space Marine drip fashion. Yeah, dude, honestly, the Astartes Overhaul has a lot of good stuff. And it's kind of proves that clipping isn't... Ooh, hold on. Oh, instant speed sneeze right there, dude. Oh my gosh, man. I hate sneezing. I'm gonna have to open up a window or something. Anyway. The Astartes Overhaul drip is so cool, but it does kind of prove that clipping isn't really that big of an issue. The only game I have trouble with, even with high-speed internet. Yeah. Dude, honestly, I don't get it. We have to admit, like, the game's original recommended specs aren't really aging that well. This game requiring 16 gigs, and then mouse PI also requiring 16 gigs. There's something wrong about that. Mouse PI feels like it can run on a potato though, but I don't think it can. But yeah, everything recommends 16 gigs now. 16 gigs. But also, to be fair, I do think 16 gigs with the campaign is more than fair. Turret. The campaign doesn't have the power creep online PvE has. Oh, let's get over there. Yep. I will also carry. Hold on. Oh gosh, servo. Am I gonna hit anything here? No. Even that other chaos spawn just basically ignored me. Okay, interaction. Here we go. Clipping is fine. At least we get the drip we want. Yeah. Clipping can be annoying, but it really depends. If it's cloth, I don't really mind it, because I'm able to suspend my disbelief for a second, because like cloth alone is already kind of like that. Cloth in real life can clip in a way. Boom. Come on. Dude, he's just running away from the grenades. Charge. Boom. Nice. Dude, let's get a turret activated before everything starts to spawn in here. That'd be cool. Ammo. I have a 4K. Oh wow, dollar desktop setup. 24 gigs RAM GPU. This game still makes me crash consistently every time they do maintenance or updates. That's a better system than I have currently running the game. Better system than I have right now. Well, I do have a 32 gig. I do have a 32 gig laptop, but I imagine everything else. Everything else is like my laptop was, I don't know, under 2,000. So I can't imagine that this has more technical capabilities than any desktop that costs 4K. That's crazy. At least I'd hope not. I'm doing fine with 16 gigs, but I also got 16 VRAM on the GPU and don't run it in 4K. Oh, right. VRAM. Yeah, feel free to educate me on VRAM, guys, because, yeah, just to clarify, I don't know anything about computers. The only thing I can actually, like, register is RAM. Like, that's pretty much it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, 32 gigabytes of RAM, 24 gig is my graphics card. Yeah, exactly. I'm not too sure. Yeah, I'm not too sure how many gigs are on my graphics card. XD is correct. Yeah, I definitely hopefully I can absorb some technical information from you guys. Holy cow, dude. Good runs today. Yeah, it's 11:30. I did kind of start late. There was a lot of technical issues early today. Between getting my food and uploading YouTube, so yeah, it was a little bit late today. Alright. And I do still have some homework. Oh, man. Homework, and then shower, and lunch. That's great, dude. Thank you guys so much for popping in stream. What's up, Librarian? Good run here, buddy. We did, yeah, we were kind of like in a weird spot with health pools here. I feel like it's kind of easy to tank a lot of damage there still. But dude, Gummy, Librarian, you guys are looking good. That was a good run. I was taking a lot of damage today as Tech Marine at the very least. Dude, eye appointment is finito. Good job, Fizz. Let's go. Respect, guys. You look like a Christmas tree. Yeah, I do. I'm going with red because that's lore accurate. It's lore accurate to Tech Marines, right? GG's. I do look like a Christmas tree, though. Good call. Respect, guys. Respect. Good runs today. Today was fun, man. I had such a weird day today, but streams, honestly, are so much fun every time. Thank you guys so much for popping in stream, dude. Thank you. Oh, yeah, right. Thank you so much for the super chats. Dragon Raw, if you're still here, thank you so much, man. Thank you guys for the support. Thank you guys for popping in stream, chatting. Very fun run. I wish I could have went a little longer, but I do need to double check some information for the videos today. Seemingly, yes, Duelist is very much bugged. I'm pretty sure I talk about that, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Just want to make sure I cross my I's and dot my T's, yada, yada, yada. Anyway, what a great stream today, guys. Had a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much for popping in the chat, and thank you so much for popping in the games. Hope you guys have a good day. Thanks for watching.